What the heck is calling me? Okay. Don't want to do that just quite yet. Oh, hey Amanda Ray. How you doing, girlfriend? First, ooh, I can't make that noise. Ooh. I'm losing my voice. Oh, Lord. How you doing today, girlfriend? Hey, Nikki D. Mercedes girl. Oh my God, Nikki, that video you sent me the other day with the guy opening his Father's Day gift. Oh, that shit was hilarious. I was dying. Hey, Ginger Brown, happy belated birthday. Oh, today is BTS's birthday. Hold on a second. Got to get the old ticker going. Hold on. Edit. We're going to do happy birthday, BTS and Ginger Brown. I know it's belated, but we're going to the old birthday ticker up because that's what we do over here. Hey, Lanky. Hey, Romad. Wick, Eric, and Eric. I don't know why I say that. I can't say that. I mean, hey, Ems, Narnie, how you doing, girlfriend? What else is going on? Let me see. I must say. Did I miss anybody? Little Kelly. Hey, girlfriend. Michelle. All right. So, I just, in case anybody's wondering, I just wanted to give, Smokey P. Procrastination is the thief of time. Well, it's a good saying, Smokey, because I'm like the worst. I have to pack, and we've been like obviously going away a lot lately for my son's hockey. But this time we're going on a plane. And I'm like, I'm just, oh God, I'm nervous. And I have to pack lightly, which is not easy for me. Like I usually bring, how many bags with me? I bring, I don't know, like 3 or 4 bags with me. Oh, Helen's birthday. Oh, all right. Hold on a second. Let me get at that. Thank you for letting me know that, Ginger. Hey, Jen B. Hold on. Let me just go back to this. Yeah, so I'm like, I should be packing right now, but I'm kind of procrastinating a little bit. Hold on a second. And Helen. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, whoops. Mess that one up. And Helen. And I'm nervous about going on the plane. I always get this. I get like this plane anxiety. So, yeah. So I'm a little nervous. Hold on a second. Let me finish writing this. Helen. Okay. Whoops. Helen Raquel. Is it Rachel or Raquel? I always say Raquel. I don't even know if I'm spelling that right, but Steve. And then there we go. All right, let me go back to my comments. Schmuggy P's in the house. So I went on my YouTube studio yesterday, and I didn't even know this was there, or maybe I did, and I just didn't like pay much attention to it. I don't even know. I don't know if I saw this or not, but it says that when I lost my monetization, it was due to their harassment and bullying policy, and that like if you read that, it's that you like made threats to somebody or something like that. I'm like, dude, I didn't make threats to anybody. I don't do that. I'm not stupid, first of all. But I'm not really, the thing that sucks is like they don't give you an exact reason why they demonetize your channel. So what I did was I looked in it and it tells you all the things that they look for. Well, that they look at rather. So they'll look at your most viewed videos, the main theme of your channel, your titles, your thumbnails, and things of that nature. So I went in and like deleted videos. So there's a bunch of lives that are just completely gone, and that's it, never to be seen again. Anything that I thought was questionable, they said that they really look at your most recent, your newest videos. So, I felt like a lot of the more recent ones, I just deleted. You know what, dude? I hate deleting videos. You guys all know that because I like to have, a log here. It's like, I don't know. I'm not one of those people that takes my videos down. I just hate it. I hate it. But you know what? At this point, it's not worth it to have a video up where I'm like calling out people, certain people. They're not worth that, me losing my monetization. So I just deleted a whole bunch of videos. So if you guys come to my channel and you notice that there's videos missing or something like that, that's the reason why. I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm not trying to, I'm not scared of anybody, nothing to that effect. I just wanted to get my monetization back. And I'm like, these people aren't worth like me having this up here on my channel. So, and losing my monetization. So I just, hopefully I reapplied this morning. So I'm hoping that, they'll let me know. It says within a month. I don't know why it takes so long, but well, it probably will be sooner, hopefully. But who knows? Who knows what it is? Watch the YouTube tipster. He just put a video about hidden. Oh shit. Get out of here. Hold on a second. Let me YouTuber tipster. Okay. He just put a video out about YouTube hidden policy that can demonetize forever. Well, that's great. Let me write that down. Hold on a second. I'm just going to search that on my phone. So annoying. Hey, Emoji Girl. Hey, Michelle Maria. Hold on a second. Tipster. Let me look that up. I mean, it's just, in my eyes, ridiculous, but it is what it is. It just kills me. I've been monetized since 2013 or 14, somewhere around there. And it's like, why now? What did I do that was so different? Well, I know what it was. It was Tiffany having her people false flag my channel. What that does is it draws YouTube's attention to your channel. So now they're going to start looking at your titles. And I also looked at the list of words that are not acceptable on YouTube. And I didn't even know this. I wrote like assholes, like ASS, but I used $ instead of S's. That's on there. And that was in one of my titles. So I deleted that. I just deleted it. I was like, first I put everything on private and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to delete them because if you put them on private, that might, that means that there's a possibility you could put them back up. So anything that the title was questionable, anything like that, I just deleted it. And that's it. I don't care. You know what? I'm sure somebody over there has my fucking lives, recorded somewhere. It's ridiculous. Just tipster. Hold on a second. Okay, I got it. The new hidden policy that could hear it. Wow. See, like that's so messed up. How would people know about this? Wow. All right. I'm going to subscribe. I'm going to save this video to watch it later. That's interesting. Thank you for letting me know about that, girl. Whoever struck you is not a good person. It's mass flagging. That's what it is. I was falsely flagged. I got a community guidelines violation. And then 2 days later, my monetization was gone and a privacy strike. So it was like all at one time. Tiffany was just, pissed off because I showed her picture on here and she was angry. And, she just, that's what she does. She doesn't know how to fight fairly. She doesn't know how to, be a grown adult about things. So she does, she does that. She likes to seek and destroy. That's what she does. When she's angry with somebody or upset with somebody, she can't just like be angry. She has to get back at you or hurt you in some way. And so that's what she did. And you know what? That's why she's all by herself, and she probably will be for the rest of her life because she's, she's not a very happy person. And it's sad, but that's my opinion. Well, Vaping Bachelor, that's why I just deleted it. I just deleted anything that I thought was even questionable. And I went through some lives and I'm like, God, I'm not even like, I don't know. I'm not even saying anything. Like, that's what kills me. It's like, I'm not saying anything that's that horrible. Then you listen to people like Laura and people like Brian and people like Marissa who, go off on these rants and say these horribly offensive things. Okay. I don't ever get like that. Yeah. Have I gotten angry on here at times? Of course I have. Have I cursed? Yeah. Have I called people names? Sure. But I don't think I've ever gotten that disgusting where I'm screaming and pounding my fist on the desk and, calling people horrible names. Like, I don't think I've ever gotten like that. I've gotten angry, I've gotten upset with things, but I've never like gone to the lengths that some of these people have gone to. And they're allowed to keep their channels, their monetization. Yes, it is Vape and Bachelor. I will agree wholeheartedly with that. Pansy is an understatement. It's because, all these, it's always all the crybabies of the world always win. All these people that put themselves out there to be on YouTube, like Tiffany, she's one of the crybabies. That's why she wins. They put themselves out here on YouTube and they, they dish it out, but they can't take it back. They can't take back what they dish out. And so they act like little crybabies and they do things like that. They spend time trying to actively seek and destroy. And all it does is reinforce my belief that she has some type of personality disorder. I'll just put it like that. Because I don't I've never done that to somebody. I don't, she's made videos about me. She's done things to me that were pretty bad. I never went back and struck her channel or, took it to that extent. So give me a break. I don't get it. It's ridiculous. There's so many others who do so much worse. Well, that's the whole thing. So, okay. So the people that are getting falsely flagged, like myself, we suffer while the people them are allowed to hold on to their channels, their monetization, whatever. It's just insane to me. They can show children's caskets for crying out loud. How could that be okay? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's wow. I mean, I've said I've said angry things on here, but I just don't think I've ever gone to the extent of some, and said some of the horrible stuff that other people have said. I've been pissed before, but still didn't strike anyone. That's what I'm saying. She sat there and had my channel false flagged, and I'm sure I saw her doing it. I saw her going around. She can't deny it. She hasn't really denied it, to be honest with you, that I know of. The types of females scare the living hell out of me. A single man who lives to have. Well, Vape and Bachelor, they should scare you. Honestly, you need to avoid women like that at all costs. At all costs. She's by far one of the most vindictive people I think I've ever met in my entire life. I mean, I just there was many times during our friendship where she got upset with somebody and she just couldn't let it go. She just couldn't she had to do something to them. And I think that's sad. And I used to try to tell her all the time, stop watching things, stop going in the chats, just ignore it and all this other stuff. And she just couldn't do that. She just couldn't do that. She cannot let people get away with anything. She's just one of those people. She cannot let you one up her, or, she has to have the last word, the last punch, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person that she is. And you know what? You might have hurt my channel for a little bit, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. My life's still going to go on, girlfriend. Still going to go on. You're still going to be miserable, though. No, I've never gone that low. And then, the saddest part about it, too, is that after she did it, she hid everything on her channel at that time. And that just made her look even more guilty. Even more guilty. Speaking of which, I listened to a video, and I'm not going to play it on here because I don't want to, I'm trying to get my monetization back. So we're going to be a little G-rated on Makeup Mobster's channel for a little bit. But it was Corey, and Wendy posted, a clip, and it was Corey saying, it's just disgusting. Another person who's allowed to keep their videos up when they run their vile, disgusting mouth. You know, she put up a video saying that Randy's mother, you know, she had commented on that comment that Tiffany made about Randy's mom, saying that she was going to walk her to, you know, where. And she's like, oh, your mom's already there, basically saying that. And I'm like, wow, Corey, wow. I don't understand why this girl has to say things like that. Like, I just don't get it. It's just absolutely disgusting. I know, Narnie, I know. I'll be back there, you know. It just kills me that I've been monetized since 2014, like either 2013 or 14. I forget what year I started my channel, but it was one of those 2 years. And back then it was really easy to get monetized. There was no there was no requirements. So you applied for it, you got it, and then that was it. No requirements. You know, it was a lot different back then because there was no memberships, there was no super chats or anything like that. And it took me a while to even see a check from YouTube, because you had to, you know, that still is to this day. You have to make $100 for them to cut you the check that they cut you. So the earth is hollow, yo. Yeah, right. It's not worth it, though. You can say exactly what you need to say without it being eligible for a strike. All right. Granted, the community guideline strike that I got that day, and that video that I believe it was for, I did say some, you know, not so nice stuff, but I mean, that is fine. That's fine. I'm not somebody who's constantly doing that, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not somebody who's constantly violating their policies. So the one time I do, all right, fine, I get a community guideline strike. But why do I have to lose monetization on top of that? Like, it's ridiculous to me. It's all good, though. I'll be fine. The Firmament Linky, what's that? No, it's definitely not worth it. It's definitely not worth it at all. It's just crazy, though, because you watch all these other channels where people saying like racist stuff and anti-gay, or you know what I'm saying, like terms, and they don't get demonetized. I'm the one who gets demonetized. We really try to avoid that kind of stuff, you know. Also, one of the other things said, and this is crazy to me, this is insane to me. One of the other things that it said was to check the comment sections. And I'm like, think about, I'm a small creator. I'm a little grain of sand in YouTube. But think about the people that have like over 100,000 subscribers and get like 1,500 comments on their channels. How could you possibly moderate those? How? Tell me. That's a lot of comments to go through. How could you possibly sit there and moderate that? It's like almost impossible. They flagged you. Oh, no, I know they flagged me. A lot of people are trying to blame Laura the other night, and I'm like, I really don't think it was her. I do think it was Tiffany, because she was going around. So, you know how many people send me screenshots of her telling people to go over and flag my channel? Or I'd see her telling people in chats, telling people to flag my channel. I mean, and she has had one, at least at the time, she had a Discord. So like right there, if you have like 20 people in a Discord, and just say like each of those people have 3 accounts or something, they could all go in and flag your video for harassment. And, you know, there you go. So it's just crazy. It's just insane to me. Terrible. I don't understand why you lost monetization. It's bad. I mean, you know, it's not the end of the world, Linky. It's just the whole, to me, it's like the principle and it's the point. It's like YouTube's only going to do that to people when they're flagged. So because I'm not sitting here wasting my time flagging people that are way worse than I am, they're allowed to keep their monetization. And I mean, it's just an unfair policy. I'm sorry. It just is. Yep. Steph, exactly. Tiffany, Irish Gal, Marsha, White Sharky. Also, they were in the comments. Yep. Of her community post. And that's not the first time she's done that. either. She wanted everybody to mass flag me when I made a community post, and it's been going on for a long time because she just can't take that I didn't want to be friends with her. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the hell her problem is. Or that I was speaking out. She couldn't take it, but she could dish it. High conflict. Oh man, sweet Caroline. That's exactly, that's really funny you wrote that. High conflict personality disorder. HCP is all or nothing thinking, a pattern of seeing blame in everyone but themselves, usually ingrained and modeled in childhood. That's, you know what? I'm going to look that up because that's exactly, I talk about that in my series on my channel because I do believe my aunt has a high conflict personality. She's just one of those people who, literally fights with every single person in her life. Every single person in her life she has issues with. And it's just crazy. Like people at work, boyfriends, whoever. She is constantly fighting with people. This is definitely, I definitely think this explains somebody like Tiffany because she certainly has high conflict personality. Here. High conflict people, HCPs, have a pattern of high conflict behavior that increases conflict rather than reducing or resolving it. This pattern usually happens over and over again in many different situations with many different people. The issue that seems in conflict at the time is not what is increasing the conflict. The issue is the high conflict personality and how the person approaches problem solving. So with HCPs, the pattern of behavior includes a lot of blaming others, all or nothing thinking, that is so her, unmanaged emotions, extreme behaviors. All four of those explain her. Blaming others. HCPs stand out because of the intensity of their blame for others, especially for those close to them or in authority positions over them. For them, it is highly personal and feels like they might not survive if things don't go their way. So they focus on attacking and blaming someone else and find fault with everything that person does, even though it may be quite minor or non-existent compared to the high conflict behavior of the HCP, high conflict personality. In contrast to their blame of others, they can see no fault in themselves and see themselves as free of all responsibility for the problem. If you've been someone's target of blame, you already know what I'm talking about. And that's what she does. She blames people all the time. Like once she sets focus on somebody, everything's their fault. Like when she would have issues with Mandy, and I know the people that were in Stephanie Brown's Discord could definitely attest to this. Like Mandy was guilty of everything. It was Mandy's fault for everything. Mandy was doxing people. Mandy was every troll account. Mandy was the cop caller. Like she just has to blame her for every freaking thing that goes wrong because that's what she does. That's what she does. They also blame strangers because it's easy. On the internet, they're anonymous and make the most extreme statements. Even if they know you, there is a sense of distance and safety, so they could be extremely blaming. So then here's where they explain the all or nothing thinking, which a lot of these people have. And this goes for like personality disordered people too. So they say HCPs tend to see conflicts in terms of one simple solution rather than taking time to analyze the situation, hear different points of view, and consider several possible solutions. Compromise and flexibility seem impossible to them, as though they could not survive if things did not turn out absolutely their way. That is so her, dude. They often predict extreme outcomes if others do not handle things the way that they want. Dude, this is crazy because this is actually like they wrote this about her. And if friends disagree on a minor issue, they may end their friendship on the spot. An all or nothing solution. That is so her to the T. She does it all the time. She'll like block people because they're not doing what she wants them to do. And I'm talking people that are her friends. I saw her do it a million times to so many different people. She would like get angry with them or upset with them, and then she would block them, and she would like then like a couple of days later, she would just like unblock you and act like nothing ever happened. It's insane. Just totally insane. All right. Let's see. It really is. Oh yeah, Debbie Lou. Who I mean, I don't know if she did it to you, but she did it to, I mean, several people. I'm not going to call their names out, but there were several people. The one person I will say is Ems. When they, became friends, she got so mad at Ems, and I didn't really understand why at the beginning. Like I was like, what the hell is she so angry about? I don't understand. What are you so angry about? What did Ems really do? Like that got you that angry? It's just crazy to me. And you guys saw that play out. On the other hand, all right, so and then it says, hold on a second. Unmanaged emotions. HCPs tend to become very emotional about their points of view and can often catch everyone else by surprise with their intense fear, anger, yelling, or disrespect for those nearby or those who receive their comments over the internet. Does she not do that? Or anywhere it says. Does she not do that? How, you see how when she goes on, like she was on Science Girls, that was the last panel I'd seen her on. And she's blaming everybody in the chat, lashing out at everybody, just like yelling, screaming, just acting like a total lunatic. Their emotions are often, oh my God, this is exactly how I used to describe her all the time. It's so crazy. The emotions are often way out of proportion to the issue being discussed. This often shocks everyone else. They often seem unable to control their own emotions and may regret them afterwards or defend them as totally appropriate and insist that you should too. On the other hand, there are some HCPs that don't lose control of their emotions, but use emotional manipulation to hurt others. They trigger upset feelings in ways that are not obvious, sometimes while they seem very calm. She also does that too, though. That's really weird. But these emotional manipulations push people away and don't get them what they want in the long run. They often seem clueless about their devastating and exhausting emotional impact on others. Yeah, she doesn't think that she does anything to hurt other people. She's like totally lost when it comes to that. Totally just lost. HCPs frequently engage in extreme behavior, whether it's in writing or in person. This may include shoving, hitting, spreading rumors, or outright lies, trying to have obsessive contact and keep track of your every move, or refusing to have any contact at all, even though you may be depending on them to respond. Many of their extreme behaviors are related to losing control over their emotions. Wow, this is just like crazy. I mean, I don't know about some of this stuff, but many of their extreme behaviors are related to losing control over their emotions, such as suddenly throwing things or making very mean statements to those they care about the most. Other behaviors are related to an intense drive to control or dominate those closest to them, such as hiding your personal items, keeping you from leaving a conversation, threatening extreme action if you don't agree, or physically abusing you. I mean, I can't speak for some of that shit, but I've definitely seen her. All right, so HCPs also seem to have personality disorders or some traits of these disorders. This means that they have long-term patterns of interpersonal dysfunction, lack of reflection on their own behavior, and lack of change. Mental health professionals have identified 10 personality disorders. 5 of these have a tendency to become HCPs. Those with narcissistic, borderline, antisocial, paranoid, and histrionic personality disorders or traits. This helps us understand why they stay stuck in conflict, namely because they don't reflect on their part of the problem and they don't change. So the conflict continues or gets worse. So it says, is it a diagnosis? No. And a mental health, medical and mental health professionals diagnose disorders so they can treat them in their patients. However, high conflict personality is not a diagnosis, and high conflict people are not looking for treatment, and you are not their counselor or doctor. Instead, a high conflict personality is just a description of conflict behavior, a pattern of repeated behavior in conflict. Hold on. It's not listed in the mental health book of disorders and doesn't have to be interpreted by a mental health professional. All right. So I'm not going to get into all that, but you guys see here. This. You don't tell the person you don't assume you're right. You simply focus on the game. Connecting with the person with empathy. Oh, fuck that. I'm not one of those people. You know, this sounds just so much like her. It's not even for like funny how much that sounds like her. It's just crazy. Totally, totally, totally crazy. But that's her. That's her. Everything is just so extreme and so, you know, over the top for like what happened. I've always said that. I'm like, her like emotions are just so out of proportion to like what happened, like her reactions to things. And she has very, very, very black and white, just like all or nothing thinking with people. You know, when she was upset with Laura, Laura was the devil. You know what I'm saying? It was like Laura could do no right. Everything Laura did, you know, she would accuse Laura of all this crazy stuff. Like it was just total and utter nonsense. She did it all the time. But that does explain her pretty well. I mean, if you have to label people, I don't know what she has, and I it doesn't even matter. It's just the whole point that she's, you know, she's just one of those people. She's always, always, always fighting with others. Always. Well, he was mean to Science Girl too. Back then, I had some shit going on, so I wasn't really the best handspree. But Ems, do you remember what it was that she originally got upset with you about? Like before, you know, everything happened. I don't remember exactly what it was, but she got like upset with you over something that was just so silly. Like it wasn't even, and she like was so extreme about it. She was like, "Don't ever contact me again." And I'm like, all right, like that's a little extreme. I think it was because it might have been because you were talking to somebody that she didn't feel comfortable with. It is lanky. It's very, you know, and she does that. Like, if let's just say I'm just gonna paint a scenario here, and this is she could deny this all she wants, but several people could attest to this. Say if like, all right, she has a friend, she's friends with somebody, and they haven't even been on YouTube for like 3 months, you know, and all of a sudden they come back and they go in like my chat, she'll block that person. Even though she's friends with them and they never really did something to them. I mean, she will completely go off on that person, push them out of her life, and like not talk to them, you know, and all because they just went in a chat, you know, but they might not even like she won't take into consideration that she might not know what's going on, that person might have been busy and didn't watch everything. You know, she has these weird expectations of people that they're like watching every thing that everybody does, like her. And that's just not what it is. Helen Hunter, why are you here asking that question? Why? Because I lost my monetization from her, and my channel has a community guideline strike on it because of her. So I will talk about her. What do you care? Just don't listen. Helen, a person we've never seen before. Why can't you just come in under your own account? Why? You've never met in real life. You continue to use her. How am I bullying her? Go ahead and report it, dude. It's not bullying, so go ahead. Me reading something off the internet, an article, is bullying. Go ahead. Have fun. It's probably Tiffany herself. I wouldn't be surprised. Helen Hunter. Yeah, we've seen you before, boo-boo. We've seen you. Yeah, exactly, Narnie. Tiffany, aka Helen. AKA Helen. Why are you here? Don't listen if you don't like it. Oh, here's her. Here's the other person that claims they've been around, but they haven't been around. I don't care if she's been around or not. She had her actions are still affecting me personally. So I'll talk about her whenever I want. How about that? How do you like that? How do you like that? I'm trying to make sense of somebody's behavior. This isn't bullying. Okay. I'm not calling her names. I'm not, you know, making fun of her looks. I'm discussing her behavior. That's not bullying. Yeah, exactly. Bella Moon, aka yeah, or one of her buddies, one of them. Bella Moon claims that they've been subscribed to me for, X amount of time. I've never seen this person before. It's so weird because they only use this account to comment on my videos. I don't see them anywhere else in the community except for my videos where they comment. It's like the weirdest thing. So I'm not going to drop it because she affected me. So I'm not going to drop it. When I asked her to drop things, several times, she didn't. So, Tiffany, unfortunately, she's not the sun and the world doesn't revolve around her. Okay. And she's not the boss either. And she's also not God or Jesus or anybody else that she seems to think that she is. It's obsessive. You are picking apart her personality. You have never met the girl. This is bullying. Okay, I've never met her. You're right on that. But I talk to her every day on the phone for like a year straight. So why do I have to meet her in person? I don't understand. What are you getting at there? Helen Hunter. Helen, just come back in under your own real name. See, this is how she gets that. It's that loophole of like, I'm not around anymore, but you are under troll names. Just come in. Yeah, exactly. That is her. That is her saying, Kimisi. How about the bullying that certain people have handed out towards Yeah, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. I'm still being affected by her actions. So, and she's a coward who won't even have admit it. Hold on a second. You mentioned how much you made your birthday month, which is wonderful. If someone cannot be monetized by God, you won't be either. What do you mean? I don't know what that means. I'm a little lost there, Sweet Caroline, on that one. Hey, wild one, how you doing? Look up troll in the dictionary, and you see. I'm so dirty. Ash. Now, I mean, that just kind of makes it like a little more obvious because, like, these Bella Moon, okay, these people are obviously in a Discord of some sorts, okay, talking about this because Bella Moon, and this Helen person all came in at the same exact time. Okay, so like people aren't that stupid. Let's just put the bullshit aside for a second here. Okay, we're all grown adults. We're not that stupid. It's pretty obvious what's going on here. Yeah, I can, Kimmy. I actually can. I think I've heard her say that several times. Enough already, Kim. Bullies crime victims. They're not talking about her. Yeah, that's even better. So she's bullying a family of a crime that she not only never met, but never even spoke to personally. So Tilly has a reputation and it's very real. Yep. She certainly does. Certainly does. She doesn't get to decide. She doesn't get to decide when people get over what she did to them. She doesn't get to decide that. So, especially when they're still being affected by her actions. She doesn't get to decide that. She doesn't get to just run away and be like, well, I moved on with everything, so everybody else has to. No, you don't rule my life. You know, I think I've told you that several times. You don't rule my life. I can't even believe I have to say that to a woman that I met on the internet, a grown woman, but I did. So I know who it is. I'm going to tell you who it is. All right, Ash, tell me who it is then. Who is? Helen or Bella Moon? I wonder how many alt accounts it took to strike you down. Well, she has a lot. I mean, she has 2 phones, her laptop, so you could have 5 accounts on each. So there's 15 right there. 15 reports right there. Just by herself. Because she is the type of person that will sit there and create 15 accounts so that she can do that to you. She's vindictive. Don't even have any major issue with her. Just hurt my feelings how a molehill became a mountain. I will never understand, but I don't really need to. And you know what? I'm kind of with you on that because you and I have discussed this privately before. Well, good for her. She's talking about a missing child. I'm so proud of her. That's great. You and I have discussed this before, privately, but like, I don't even fully, looking back now, I don't even fully understand what the hell the whole thing was about. I mean, all you really did was, when you really think of what happened in that whole situation, she, again, just blew it way out of proportion for what actually was going on. All you did was call her and, try to warn me. And she blew it up to like this just crazy, thing that it didn't need to be. It was stupid. Yeah, exactly, Soldier. Let's talk about the video she made to mass report a channel. How soon we forget. Yep. So Helen Hunter said they're all in a Discord together, mass flagging this live. Let's put that up on the screen. Yes, I guess so. I know they're all in a Discord together. They all came in at the same time. It's like these people think that you're like, well, I was born yesterday. I mean, come on. If it's not her herself, then it's one of her buddies, one of her friends, one of her followers, one of the people that do her dirty work. You know how Laura has little people like that go in. Dude, I don't have, I told my mod the other day, that behavior would completely embarrass me. Please don't ever do that. If, I told all my mods, my friends, like, the things that I've seen other people's mods doing on this platform, coming in and saying really nasty, hurtful things to people for no reason, because nobody's talking about them specifically. They're talking about maybe the creator. But I'd be mortified if my mods did that for me. If they were going in and like started, throwing things in my face or people's faces that they've done to me. And I would be mortified. Please don't do that. I know you guys don't, or they don't sit there and make troll accounts and go in under troll accounts and other people's chats. They act pretty much the same way I do. If I don't like you, I just pretty much avoid you and stay away from you. I'm not going to come in your chat. I'm not going to try to talk to you. I'm not going to sit there, whatever. Will I talk about you on my panel? Yeah, maybe. Sure. Yeah, that's a little obsessive. Telling people to report this. Dude, go ahead and report it. Go ahead, please. Please do. Do so. It's not going to get a community guideline strike. So you're wasting your time. I'm not doing anything against terms of service right now. Having a discussion with people is not against terms of service. A year from now, you'll be still harping a year from now. And so what? What if I do, Helen Hunter? You're still watching me, boo-boo. Thanks for the view. Thanks for the view, girlfriend. Helen Hunter. Oh my God, I can't with these people. I was bullying her. How was I bullying her? Tell me. I have reported. It will just let YouTube know you're still bullying the same person. Okay. You do that, girl. Why don't you go and do that and leave the chat, okay? You go do that. You silly goose, you. It's so funny. They come in and they try to get you worked up so that you start flipping out. And it ain't going to happen. You got the wrong one. Sorry. You got the wrong one. Yeah. She is a bully. That's why she hides all her videos. Why do you think none of her lives that she's ever done from like a year ago till now are up? You know, the only ones she has up now are the, you know, all her true crime lives. Everything else is down right now. Why? Because she knows that she's a bully. She's not going to leave it up. She doesn't want to get struck. Polka dot, she's probably worse. I'm going to have to go with that. How do you quit harassing MM since you're such a terms of service stickler? I know they come in. I don't even know who that person is. They're just a random troll. Well, they're not random. I'm sure it's. Wait a second. Hold on a second. If you're so, if you're such a supporter of hers, why are you over here talking to me? If somebody just said she was on a panel talking about true crime, why aren't you watching her and enjoying her? That's what I don't understand. So you're spending your time here. She's doing bigger, better things. Yeah. Harassing crime victims. I'm so jealous. So jealous. Sitting in Facebook groups, screen recording things. I'm so jealous. I totally want that to be my life. You got me. You got me. Bigger and better things, like harassing crime victims. To be honest with you, I'd rather she harassed me than people who are already suffering. Just to be honest with you. Discussing every aspect of these people's lives, tearing their families apart, tearing their lives apart, tearing their children apart. That you think that that's okay? That's not bullying? Okay. Speculating, calling people names that are totally inappropriate, that have never done anything to her, that she's never met. Really? That's bigger and better things? Doxing the wrong people, her and her buddy. Yeah, that's bigger and better things, right? Trust me when I say she never goes away. She never goes away. Because there's been times where she would come up on my panels. Oh my God, I haven't been around for like months. I haven't been around. I haven't been watching anything. But meanwhile, in private, she was watching every little thing. Trust me, she's still watching. Clearly. Yeah, she should do something like that. She should. Focusing on murdered and missing children. Daily talk about bad karma, and you all got kids. Whew. Yeah, she's now the child advocate of YouTube, I guess. I don't know. Security, you need to go read terms of service to quit harassing the creator. Yeah. Security. That's the best name you could come up with. Oh, did they wait a second. Hold on a second. Let me open up my YouTube chat for a second. Wasn't that Laura's, wasn't there somebody named YouTube security, or I'm sorry, airport security? Is that the same person? Just being lazy? Oh, damn. Where's my link thing? Oh, there it is. Let's see. Don't block them. It's not okay what they are doing. No, it's not. Winky. Ooh, Wild One. You can't say his name, yo. I didn't know that. This is what you want it to go. Well, Mandy, what they're trying to do is they're trying to get me triggered, so I'll start like flipping out, but they're like in the wrong chat for that. Like this Bella Moon person, I've never seen them before in my entire life. Chick tit, yeah, she said she blocked around 400 people. For one whom has a great life, look at this, up yours around the corner. For one who has a great life, you sit on your panel trashing and bashing others. Do you feel better about yourself? Oh shit. What does my life have to do with anything? Why does everybody always have to mention that? It's so weird. It's so weird that people, because you're not a miserable person and you love your husband, you're happy with your family, you're happy with your house, your life, basically, people are going to hold that against you. That's so weird to me. Like, with such a great life. First of all, I never said I had a great life. I had actually pretty shitty life, to be honest with you. But I'm grateful for what I do have. That's the difference. So because I'm grateful for what I do have, because I choose not to focus on the negative stuff in my life, and I prefer to focus on the positive things in life, that's a problem with people. Like, how weird is that somebody would even hold that against you? It's like so strange. Don't block these people, because I think it's funny what they have to say. It shows you are really insecure and unhappy. Who am I bashing, though? Please tell me who I'm bashing. I'm just curious. I want to know exactly who it is that how am I bashing? Tell me how I'm bashing somebody. Because I don't think I'm bashing. I think I'm discussing somebody's personality and how they always have to try to destroy people. That's not bashing somebody. That's just speaking the truth. There's a big difference. Exactly. Let me pin that, soldier. Oh, whoops. I'm not in StreamYards. I'm trying to pin your comment from YouTube. Oh, jeez. Oh, cheese. Oh, cheese. Hold on a second. What's going on with Rep Ash in the comments? Well, Ash, if you do know who that person is, I would appreciate if you told me. I mean, this person is like every single time, I every time I upload something, every single time, this person who criticizes me for everything, I talk about, still sits here and watches every live I do, and then comments. Even they hate me so much that they sit here, take the time out to watch my entire live, and then they come back and they comment. They sit here and take their time to write these like paragraph long comments to me, telling me how horrible I am and what a loser I am. And like, I don't know what people think that's going to do. Because I'm like, do you think that I'm going to let some like some random person who I don't even know on the internet, right, from a fake account, bother me? Somebody who can't even have the balls to come in here under their regular account. Like, do you really think you're going to affect my life or change me or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, upset me, offend me? I don't know what it is that you're trying to do, but like, do you really think that like you're wasting your time? I don't get it. But that's your time. I don't care. You could do whatever you want. I'm just saying, like, it's so it's so weird. It's so weird because they'll sit here and they'll tell you, oh, stop obsessing over somebody you don't like. Stop. You're this, you're that. But you're in my comments and watching my videos and you clearly don't like me. So you're mad at me for doing the same exact thing that you're doing. You're mad at me, but you're doing the same thing that you're accusing me of doing. It makes no sense. Absolutely no sense. You used to be fun and inspirational to others. Now you're just mean. What happened? Ah, jeez. Here we go. I'm just mean. I'm a big old meanie head. Talk about it, bringing in negative energy. It's so weird, dude. Not the best time, but it was harmless. What do you mean? Hold on, let me go back up for that. Listen, we got into a discussion about how my channel was demonetized. Are there no dragons to trace? Probably not. Probably not. Hold on a second. I find the picture that they're using to be interesting too. That's really interesting. Tiffany is on panel doing good things. Kimmy C. Yeah, sure she is. Sure she is. And all her buddies are sitting in my chat. All her friends are sitting in my chat. That's great. It's hilarious. if this isn't her people, it's Laura's people in here sticking up for her. It's probably like, you know, their little troll accounts. I mean, it's so obvious. Like 10 trolls just came into my chat at the same exact time saying the same exact thing. And I haven't even now I'm not even talking about her. I'm talking about them and they're still going on about it. Robbie Stark, you're such a a-hole. Everywhere you go seems to be me. Hey, Helen, happy birthday. Tiffany is growing her channel and moved on. You should try it. You miserable wench. Make a mobster. Wench. I haven't heard that fucking word since like the 90s. That's funny. You miserable wench. Wench. Oh, shit. That was funny. You miserable wench. Make a mobster. I'm going on vacation tomorrow. I mean, ain't nothing miserable about my life. I won't be sitting here worrying about YouTube for the next week. That's all I can say. Bring me a beer, wench. That's like a 90s word. Wench. That'd be nasty, wench. Wench. What is a wench? Hold on, I gotta Google that. Wench. Wench. What does it actually mean? I never looked at it. Oh, a girl or... So, all right, the first is a girl or young woman. Wow, I'm so offended. The second is a prostitute. Wench. I'm a prostitute. Oh, that's funny. Oh, you got me there. You got me there. Not all of us care about growing channels. I know. Seriously, listen, if that's her goal in life, great. If her goal is to screen record stuff to grow it, you know, from a Facebook group to grow a channel, that's cool. That's not my goal in life, dude. Not my goal in life. Make sure you check in with Up Yours before you go live. Make sure it's wench approved. Wench. That's the funniest word. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. He was so bitter. All the tulips died after she was near them. They probably did. They probably just flopped over. Hold on a second. I just got to mute for a second. What is everybody doing for 4th of July? I always call it the best holiday because of the 3 B's. It's got the 3 best things. Really? Ready? Beer, barbecues, and blowing shit up. I mean, how could you go wrong there? I remember there was one year, me and my cousin, my uncle had like this bin of fireworks. There was like, I mean, fireworks out the freaking ass. And me and my cousin, my little cousin, we were lighting them off, and we were like tag teaming. Oh, it was so fun. And we were like, blow shit up. We had like a handshake and everything. It was so fun. Those are all the times, the good times with, you know, my family that I'll always remember. I still talk to him, but you know, it's just one of the good times. One of the good times. I had a lot of good times with my family. I want to smell s'mores and cricket farts. You're seeing who's going on. Ooh, nice. Party. I'll be home by then, but my in-laws are up here gonna be coming to visit. So I haven't seen them in 2 years, I think. You know, with COVID, that whole year just got completely like erased from our lives. You know what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, Laura made an interesting comment the other day, and I had to think to myself, how the heck did she even know about this? Because she was she made a comment. I don't know if I even spoke about this, and somebody tell me if I did, and then all right, then it'll make sense. The other day she made a comment about my son running around in a hotel, like as if that's a sin or something, you know, like I'm a horrible parent because my son ran around a hotel. What? Yeah, him and about 20 other kids were running around. No, I'm sorry, there's probably more than 20. 40. There was like in total there was 40 families, I believe, staying there from our rink. So anyway, I don't know if I even spoke about this the other day. Did I tell you guys what happened with the hotel? Okay, so that's interesting that she would say something. That means that Laura's doing a little digging, shall we say, or somebody around her is. Because what happened the other day was well, we stayed at this hotel the last time we went to the tournament. And but last time when you go on the tournament website, they list hotels. Sometimes you actually have to stay at those hotels in order to play at the tournament. Like they'll make a deal with the hotel. So the last time we were in the same exact place, we stayed at the same exact hotel, but we booked it ourselves. Like, so we didn't have to book it through the tournament. We booked it ourselves, but there was like I think our whole entire team was there. So there was like, 15 families staying there, maybe give or take a few. So we were, we had the kids, and the kids, of course, are, a little hyped up. I mean, first of all, they're away. They're all together with each other. They were running up and down the hallways and stuff, and that's what kids do, So there was really nothing for them to do. The pool was closed. Well, it wasn't closed. You had to reserve it, and you could only go in for they had a rule. It was like 10 minutes. Like, really, what could you do in 10 minutes in a pool? You're like barely getting your feet in. So, we didn't want them. The lady kept yelling at us no matter what we did. If we were in the rooms, she was yelling at them for, being loud in the rooms and whatever. So it was like, I just we're at a hotel, whatever. What do you want us to do? So we all go outside. We're like, this way we don't disturb the other hotel guests. All the parents go outside. We're all kind of standing around talking to one another. We're trying to be quiet. And the kids were kind of running around in the grass, in front of the hotel. Well, sure enough, the cops pull up. The lady kept coming out and yelling at us. And we're like, what would you like us to do? I just don't understand. So the lady kept coming out and she was yelling at us. So she calls the police, and the police roll up, and they're laughing. They're like, yeah, this isn't the group we were expecting when we were called. Because they're usually a bunch of rowdy, college kids or something. They're, here it is. They roll up. It's 40 and 50-year-olds, and they're 8 and 9-year-old children. It's ridiculous. Whatever. So this time now when we went, we did book the hotel through the tournament. They collaborated with the tournament, and it just so happened to be the same hotel. So same things happening. The ladies yelling at the kids no matter what they're doing. I mean, they're kids. They're running back and forth to each other's rooms. They're giggling and laughing. They're kids. Why would you sign up with this hotel if you don't want to, and have children at the hotel? So the same thing. This lady's bugging out. So we go to the tournament after the first night, and all the parents are complaining. They were like, yeah, there was a small group of parents. I think it was maybe five parents, 5 or 6 people sitting in the lobby downstairs. Their kids were sitting at the table watching their iPads, not being noisy or anything like that. And come 10 o'clock, they just shut all the TVs off and all the lights off. And they were so rude about it, And then they called the cops again that night too. But I don't know if it was on us or another group of kids that was there, people that were there, whatever. So it's just insane. Yeah, it was a total Karen scene. This one lady, though, the lady that worked behind the front desk, I mean, she was just so rude about it, Instead of coming over and just asking if we could keep the kids quiet or whatever, she would threaten you and say she's calling the cops and all this, crazy stuff. So later all right, so Saturday, I think it was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday comes. We had our kids out of the hotel from 8 in the morning until 7, what time was it? 7 o'clock at night. One of the dads took them all to Dave and Buster's, and then we took them to lunch, plus their hockey games, dinner. So they were out of the hotel that whole time. So one of the dads reserved the pool, and there was 5 boys. So I took them in and I watched them, and I'm like, go hang out with the guys. I'll sit in here and watch the kids. No big deal. So I'm sitting there watching them. This lady comes in, same lady who's been harassing us the whole time. She comes in and she's like, could you stop them from screaming? I can't hear the phone at the front desk. And I'm like, probably not, lady. I said, they're kids. They're in a pool. Like, it's 7 o'clock at night. Nobody's sleeping. I can understand if it was late. It was 7 o'clock. People are out. Like, give us a break already. They're in the pool. We're trying to keep them entertained as best we can, but they're kids. So meanwhile, I did. I sat there and told them, don't scream, don't do this. But meanwhile, I'm like, why am I yelling at them? They're kids. They're in a pool. They're having a good time. They're not disturbing anybody. If you're outside of the pool, you can't even hear the pool. But she told me that she couldn't hear the phone ring at the front desk. I'm like, that's total BS. Like, there's no way you could hear the phone ring. I've been up at the front desk when there was people in the pool and you cannot hear them. So there's all like machines running in there. It's very hard to hear people when they're in there. So that got me upset. Then, you only had a half hour in the pool. So come 7:30, I get all the kids out of the pool, and the dads had just come back because they went and watched one of the games. All the dads come back and they're just coming in to collect their children and make sure they're dry and everything's okay. And they start yelling at the dads, and it was just like a whole chaotic scene, right? So all the dads had a plan that night that they were all going to go down to the lobby and watch the Islanders game, right? Which, like, mind you, we do this in every hotel we go to. Like, this isn't like an abnormal thing. So all of a sudden we come out of the pool and we look around the lobby, and it's like 7:30 at this point, and like all the stools are up on the tables, and they had printed out signs everywhere. I mean, they hung like a million signs around saying that the lobby was closed. So I finally got upset with the lady, and I went up to her and I'm like, not for nothing, like, why would you sign up with this hockey tournament and then sit here and yell at our kids the whole time? So she starts like, dude, this lady was so rude. She's like telling me that, well, we have to worry about the other guests. And I'm like, I understand that. I totally understand that there's other people staying here. And at nighttime, yeah, the kids have to be quiet. But like, it's during the day. What do they need? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, come on. And she's like, well, there's construction workers staying here that have to get up early in the morning. Okay, but there's 40 of us. Why do they take precedence over us? I mean, we just brought 40 families to your hotel, and you're going to sit here and yell at us and call the cops on us? You can't do that. We're paying customers. She's like, this is a hotel. It's not a playground. Or what did she say? An amusement park. And she's like, you need to entertain your kids. And I'm like, but we did. We had them out of the hotel the whole day. Like, it's 7:30 at night now. They're winding down. They're going to be in bed soon. But for the 2 hours that we're there, you're going to sit there and threaten us and tell them that they can't scream. Like, everything we did, it was a problem. Every single thing. So I complained about this and I posted it somewhere. So I'm wondering if Laura saw that, but that's beside the point. But anyway, she probably did. I wouldn't be surprised if she did. Somebody was, keeping tabs on me, apparently. Somebody's keeping tabs on me. But it was just crazy. So anyway, I ended up, all the parents started flipping out, and there's like 20 parents in the hotel lobby going off on this lady at the same time. It was like chaos, because it was ridiculous. It was like, dude, like, we're trying to do whatever we can. If we put the kids in the room, you yell at us. If we let them go in the pool, you yell at us. If we go outside, you call the cops on us. What are we supposed to do? I'm like, and I go, what are we supposed to sit in our rooms? And she's like, yes. I'm like, really? You obviously don't have kids then. These kids have been locked up for an entire year and haven't been able to play with one another. Okay, they could finally play with each other. And now we got you up our butts, messing. Like, it was just crazy. Either way, I got at least one night refunded, because I wrote a very strongly worded letter to to the manager, and I got one of our nights refunded at least. It was just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Do you guys know what makes a chlorine smell in pools? It's people peeing in there. Oh, Jesus. That's great. So thank God. I mean, the COVID stuff is like over, and enough is enough already. The kids want to play. Let them freaking play. We weren't letting them like act like maniacs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my son's young, dude. I'm a helicopter parent. Like, Jesse's not out of my sight. If he is, then I'll constantly be checking up on him. I'll go and check up on him, because I don't want him in trouble. So I watch my son very closely. So I know my son wasn't doing anything wrong. I mean, is he a pain in the ass? Yeah, he's hyper, but you know, normally hotels are where kiddos are tornadoes. Checking in organization, find kids friendly hotels. Yeah, well, that's what we thought we were in, but apparently we weren't. So there was an outdoor area with chairs and tables and everything, but they wouldn't let you sit in it unless you had reserved the pool. So it's like you're not providing a place for us to socialize. She's like, it's a hotel. I'm like, yeah, it's not, exactly, it's a hotel, not a jail cell. We don't have to stay locked in our rooms. That's not how hotels work. Why do they have these lobbies with all the chairs in them? You know, that, like, it just doesn't even make any sense. And there was other people sitting in the lobbies like during the day and stuff. So, this woman just had it out for us for whatever reason. I did, Soldier. I wrote to the general manager and they refunded one night at least. So I was like, hey, you know what? I'm happy with that. Give me my whatever back. I think it was like $150 or something, whatever it was. Thank you. Because you know what? This lady made everybody's experience there miserable. I'm glad I don't night audit for the hotel anymore. That shit was nuts though. Oh, I'm sure, girl. I mean, listen, I'm not, I'm sure people complained. I had the kids in my room. I had 5 kids in my room with the door closed, and some lady was complaining. And I'm like, it was 8:00 at night. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, I mean, what they should have done, honestly, was block the rooms together so that like we were all on the same floor. But they didn't do that. They gave us rooms that were scattered all over the hotel. Well, then that's why the kids are running up and down the stairs and the elevators and stuff, because they're going to each other's rooms. What would you like us to do? Lock them in a room? Leanna, did you let the tournament? I didn't know you never. Yeah, no, Debbie, they were there. They were aware of the problem. They were with us. So it just so happens that the guy that runs the rink and the grandson to the guy that owns the rink is on my son's team. So they were well aware of the problem there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, corporate was happy to have him. No, we're definitely not using that hotel ever again. None of the parents will stay there. Some tournaments you have to stay in the hotels, but other tournaments you could stay in any hotel. So, this hotel was just suggested by the, tournament. So they were, they were well aware that we were coming. In fact, they were so well aware that they actually made all the parents sign something that we weren't going to leave our kids, what do you call it? Unsupervised. But I mean, dude, they run, we have to walk them up to a room. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. And trust me, I've been in hotels where they've been trashed. Like before COVID happened, right before COVID happened, we stayed at this hotel in New Jersey. And that was probably the best tournament. That was the most fun we had at the hotel, because that hotel didn't give a fuck. They were like, people are hanging out, bringing coolers into the, lobby, drinking beers, just having like a good time. And there was a bar there. It was fun. But ever since COVID, it's like, these kids are all hyped up. They're all excited. It's not just my kid. It's everybody's kids, which is so funny because Laura's like, oh, but your kid running around the hotel. Laura, everybody's kids. You've never been on any kind of trip like this because A, you wouldn't, you're too selfish. And B, you probably couldn't afford it. And you're just a douche, but that's besides the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's kids are excited. They're usually, for the most part, their siblings don't come, some of them do, but they have nobody to play with. So they're excited to see each other and hang out and be in the hotel and go in the pool and do things that kids do. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so they run around. I mean, we're gonna, I just didn't understand what this woman wanted. Yeah, Corona has changed everything. We traveled for years with my son's national team. I mean, these hotels have to know it when they have kids staying there. Yeah, it's going to get a little louder. Why don't you warn the other guests? Hey, we have we have a hockey team staying here, so let them know. Then I don't know what to say. Or don't sign up with the tournament. Don't tell the tournament to suggest you or sign up with them. It's ridiculous. Oh, nice. Life reminder. That's awesome. Colorado Springs turns into the worst crimes. It's scary. I mean, dude, when we went to Jersey, dude, that hotel was trashed and they didn't even complain. I mean, they didn't even complain. There was like a lot of kids there. That was the most I'd ever seen. Like there was all different ages, kids from like ranging from my son's age, which Jesse was what, 6 at the time or 7, all the way to 14, I think 18. So there was like teenagers. It was a madhouse. Pay until people have to wear the big V on their garments. Yeah, right. Hotels are crazy when we stayed at them. So I don't know why Laura had to make that comment about my son running around the hotels. It's like, Laura, like seriously, that's the best you could do is watch my kid running around the hotel. She doesn't like my kid. I don't know why. She always used to make little comments to me about him. I mean, she straight up told me one time, and she said it on lives before, that my son is worse than all 3 of her kids put together. Because he's like hyperactive, I guess. I don't know. Her kids must have been like little zombies, vegetables. I don't know. But I'm like, yeah, he's very hyperactive. He's a boy. He's 8 years old. He's still young. Like, I think people forget. I swear to God, I really do. I think people forget, when their kids become teenagers, like what it was like to be a parent of a kid that was young. Because I'm not buying that your kid just sat there with his fucking hands in his lap. Sorry, just not buying that. She never attacks kids. No, I don't even know what the purpose of that was. Oh yeah, why were you friends with her? Yeah, Mandy. Yeah, she made that comment to me a few times. She was like, "Oh, Mika Monster's son's worse than my 3 put together." And I'm like, all right, and he's 8, Laura. Your kids are teenagers. Her kids must have just been perfect little angels, all of them, and just sat there. I'm like, well, you've never been on a tournament, have you? No, you've probably never gone anywhere with other parents and kids. You couldn't even sit at a football game, for God's sakes. She couldn't even sit at her son's football game. Well, how long's a football game? She couldn't even sit there without going live on YouTube. And you're going to tell me to pay attention to my kid? Okay. I sat there. I record every one of his games. I took over this weekend. I took over well over 400 pictures. And every game, I sat there with my big heavy ass camera taking pictures. Like, you would never do that, Laura. If it's not about you, you're not interested in it. It's so funny because she's like, I don't talk about these people's lives. I don't care about them. I beg to differ. But you do talk about our lives, but if you don't, it's because you don't care. You don't care about other people. If something's not about you, you have no interest in it. So that's why you don't talk about other people. But you do. So at least 3 hours is a football game. Okay, so she can't sit there for 3 hours. I would never go live on YouTube at one of my son's hockey events, dude. That's like ridiculous. Give me a break. She doesn't remember she was too busy fighting in front. Well, no, you know what it was? She was probably too high on coke and ecstasy. That's probably why she doesn't remember. Probably doesn't remember she's too busy fighting in front of her kids. As per her toxic custody battle series, that was all just about fighting in front of her kids and her being the DV. What's a DV? Yeah, I don't know. I watched some of that series recently because it popped up in my suggested, and I'm like, when do you actually talk about the actual custody battle? I'm waiting for that. Still waiting for that. All she talks about is fighting and all this other nonsense. Somebody told me, she said the other day, now again, I don't know if this is true because I didn't listen and didn't hear for myself, but that she was like, why do I have to be on this strict diet? And I'm like, yeah, dude, you didn't know that going into this? Domestic violence aggressor. Oh, yeah, Mandy, I know. Some of the things that she said, I'm like, while calling him the narcissist, some of the things that she said, like forging checks, she forged checks of his. And she, like, oh my God, dude. Some of the things that she said she did, I'm like, okay. Now, you can't see why he was maybe pissed off about that. Yeah, Narnie, she's not very good at telling stories. No, not at all. There was no story there. That was the problem. There was no continuity in the series. It was like every episode, it was just something completely different, going back and forth. Like, write it down, dude. I did that with my Grease series, like towards the end, because I was having trouble remembering. So I would like go through, my emails and, other things that I had, and I'd start remembering things. And then I'd kind of put it like in a little timeline in my head so that the story made sense as they went through it. But she never watched that. So I was like, what the fuck does this have to do with a custody battle? Yeah, none of it was about the custody battle. It should have just been called my fight with my ex. That's what it should have been, series. I don't know. And how my parents saved my life. That, you know what? I didn't know that. That was one of the things I did learn that I didn't know, because she is very, very critical of specifically Starlight. And she'll be like, oh, well, Starlight's parents, her daddy takes care of her. Her daddy does this. Her daddy does that. Mind you, when this was going on, she was in her mid to late 30s. Okay. Her parents bailed her out of that. They helped her out with that, and bought her a brand new car. Her dad bought her a brand new car, and she was living with them at one point. So to sit there and judge somebody else listen, I've been friends with Starlight. I don't even know what her financial situation is. I don't ask, dude. It's none of my fucking business. I don't care. It has nothing to do with me. I don't know how she pays her bills, and I don't give a fuck how she pays her bills, because it doesn't affect my life. But she she has a lot to say, and I'm like, well, you went through the same thing, and I didn't know this. I didn't know that her parents bailed her out of that whole situation. Helped her pay and all whatever, all the things that she had to pay and everything. She said her parents helped her. So it's like, wow, dude. And I don't understand what cost her so much money. I don't know if there's like fees or something with the courts, because according to her, she didn't have a lawyer at one point. So what was she paying to fight? I listened to her Q&A with her mom. She said, my mom cut me off as soon as my dad died. Her mom was like, yep. She was like, my mom hated me and loved my brother. Not appropriate conversation for YouTube. Well, I mean, I don't know how true that is. Maybe. Well, the point is, you know what? And there's nothing wrong with your parents helping you out. I just want to put that out there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If your parents have it like that and they can help you out of a bad situation, that's great. Don't criticize other people, though. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know, like, I've heard it, obviously people saying that, Starlight's dad, they all talk about that, but like, I don't even know if that's even reality. But if it is, who the hell are you to judge her when you had your parents bail you out of so many situations? My mom helped me out in times, where I needed it. Thank God she did. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like, don't criticize other people then for it. Just because, at the ripe age of 45, you finally decided to get it together and you do it on your own, which you still aren't doing. But I filed and did my own divorce in custody. It cost $200. Oh, well, she lost everything according to her. But then that's another thing. It's just like much like everything else she says, it's like so contradictory. I mean, just like she's like, oh, I used the last $5,000 to my name, but there's been many different stories of where she got the money for the surgery. But in her little vlog series, it's like, oh, it was the last $5,000 to my name. Oh my God. Like, you know what I'm saying? To make it more dramatic, I think. I don't know. But, the whole point is just don't, Darlene tells me her feet pics. Don't judge other people if, if you yourself have been there and had to have, your parents help. She was living with her parents. I know that when her kids were young, when her twins were born, and she was in her 30s at that point in time. So please tell me what the difference is between her and Starlight, because Starlight's not even 40 yet. So, hi, Megan Mobster Mods and chat. I have off-topic question. Looking to buy a Cricut for my daughter to make band merch. Any recommendations? Which one? Thank you in advance. Jenna, personally, I mean, any one of them is going to do pretty much the same things. It depends on what she's looking to make. If she's just looking to make like shirts and stuff, she could go with any Cricut. I personally, when I was doing my research, I went with the Cricut Maker. It's called, just because I don't even know what it does more, but you could cut fabrics and stuff with it. So if that's something she's looking to do, then I would definitely suggest it. It does. They all do the same things, I just think the difference between the Maker is that it cuts fabric. I don't know though. You might be able to cut. I'm not 100% sure, but if you look online and just do a quick video search, even on here on YouTube, and do Cricut Maker versus I think the other one's called the Explore Air or something like that, you could see the differences. There's really no big difference. I think it's like a knob or something. Like one has a knob and one doesn't. Like it's something stupid. The Maker is a little bit more money, but I'm not even sure why, because I bought mine a while ago. But if she's looking to do, I just figured why not pay more money and get the one that's the most versatile. That was my thinking. But if you're not looking to, spend that kind of money, and she's only looking to make basic projects like cut vinyl or cut like the heat vinyl that she could put on t-shirts, then the regular one will be fine. The cheaper one. It doesn't matter. They're both just as good. So now YouTube supports it. Yeah, exactly. Life and Wine. She's still not really technically doing it on her own. She has other people supporting her no matter what. And it's just, she's like, I just don't understand what the point was to bring up my kid running through the hotel. But all right, Laura, like the things that she attacks me for, it's just like, dude, I mean, she's obsessed with my teeth, which I find so fucking weird. It's like, Laura, why are you so obsessed with my teeth? I don't understand. And then that's what I know she's talking about me, because she has said it many times. She makes a video to Tremley, but then she's like, oh, green teeth. I don't have green teeth. And that's what she always says about me. So I know she's talking about me. So when she goes and says, oh, I don't talk about Mega Moms, I don't talk about these people. No, you actually do. You just don't say my name. But, I'm not stupid. So I know exactly who you're talking about, because you've said it several times while talking about me. So I know that you're talking about me now from here on out when you say that. And I don't know why you're so obsessed with my teeth. It's kind of weird. But, whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. I guess the rest of me must be pretty damn good, because shit, if that's all you can find, that's negative. Oh, and my hair. Girl, my hair looks 10 times better than than yours any day of the week. So she loves to throw that in my face. When I got divorced, I lived with my dad and kept track of what he did for me on a spreadsheet and paid him back. He didn't want it, but he had no choice. I mean, Mandy, yeah, it's just like, you know what? If your parents have the ability to help you out, that's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is. It's really awesome. If your parents have that ability, don't put somebody down for that, for being loved by their parents. Oh, Amanda, she says my hair is fried. I'm like, girl, you should talk, but okay. I mean, my hair is a little fried. Everybody who has bleach in their hair is going to have their hair is going to be a little fried. I mean, that's just kind of comes with the territory, but it's not, I didn't burn it off like her. I have it professionally done. Unlike her, I think she does it herself. I don't know. She says she goes to professional, but don't. If she does, she's going to the cheapest one out there. I don't know. Maybe she's going to the student places or something. I remember something complaining about pain in his arm, and she sent him away because she was live. Yeah, that's what she does. Dude, don't tell me I don't pay attention to my kid, dude. Seriously. The 2 times I go live a week versus the 13, you can't even go pick your kids up from school or wherever without being live, with them sitting in the car. And you're going to tell other people to pay attention to their children? That's just insane to me. Sorry, but it is. the hell out of here, dude. For real. Do you hear me shooing my son away every time I'm live? No. Why? Because I don't even go live when he's home. Thank you, figure skating coach. I mean, my hair's a little fried, but like, I don't, whatever, dude. Listen, I look pretty good if that's all you got is my teeth and my hair. If that's all you could figure, pick on, which is what she always does. She always goes for my looks because, I go for her character, not her looks. Character. Maybe has a flags. Ugh. Can't believe she did that. It's now to her shoulders. What's that, Ems? Thank you, everybody. Hold on. Sorry to derail the chat. No, Jenna. It's all good. Don't worry about it. You're not derailing it. That's not derailing the chat, girl. Don't worry about it. At least your hair. I mean, listen, I don't have the best hair out there, but shit. My kid cut. Oh, did she cut it herself? That's a lot of hair. I mean, my hair is not the best, but it's not the worst either. Whatever. She always has to go for people's looks. That's all she has. So, when that's all you have, it just says a lot about your character. It reinforces that your character sucks. If that's what you always have to go after. At least your hair looks professionally done. Yeah, it does. Except for I'm really not happy with the way, to be honest. I got it done like, when was it? I think it was a week before last week. My girl, moved to a different salon and I went and got it done. And when it was done, she was like, there's a lot of warmth in there. And I'm like, yeah, it's a little gold looking. Like, I like my hair very ashy. And she has like, I'm not very happy with the way it came out. I'm like trying to think to myself, like, what the hell was different? And then I realized that she usually puts heat on my head when she does my hair. And she didn't do that this time. So yeah, I'm not very happy with the way it came out. And she charged me more money. I was like, not very happy. But see, I feel bad calling her back and telling her that I'm not happy with the way my hair came out. So I'll just deal with it until I go again, I guess. I feel like so bad. I suggest getting an undercut if anyone gets too hot. I will never cut my hair that short. I'll just, if it gets hot, I throw my hair up in a ponytail or clip. I think my daughter's only wanting a Honda Civic. Yeah, that's a good car. That's a good starter car. Sorry, but Laura does her own hair and only fixes it right after income tax season. I'm sick of her attacking people's looks. Alicia, it looks like she does her own hair. Because if you got your hair highlighted, you would be able to see that, like the highlights. I don't know. Her hair just looks like somebody just slapped bleach on it. There's no like depth to it, Like it's just all one color, solid color. That's her level of intelligence. She can't do any better than that. Yeah. It's just that's just what she does. Hey, you mad, bro? What's up? My hair looks like shit, girl. Apparently, my hair looks like shit. She's like, oh, her fucking hair is fried. Her teeth are green. Ugh. I just realized last night I have a severe overbite. So like you can't, when I bite down, I have that's why my teeth are shifting. I was actually like reading about it last night and I'm like, holy crap, I got to get this fixed somehow. Because when your teeth are supposed to like slightly overlap, mine completely, and it was always like that ever since I was a kid. And in fact, when I had braces, they put the rubber bands on them to try to correct it, but it never corrected it. So I don't know, but there's like this surgery you could get. Yeah, I won't be getting that, but where they like literally cut out a piece of your jaw. Hell no, I ain't doing that. But I realized that that's probably why my teeth shifted. I just do it. Yeah, exactly, Alicia. I don't even want that. I mean, they could do it with braces, but I'm not getting braces again, dude. I'll deal with the overbite. You do not. You ain't a bulldog. No. Remember, I have an overbite. Bulldogs have an underbite. An overbite's where your top teeth like go over your bottom teeth. Like mine completely cover when my jaw's shut. Hoping my youngest does want my SUV and I'd get a new one. Oh man, that sucks. No, Narnie, she doesn't have any. She doesn't have any depth, no depth behind her. She's just very, you could just tell from the conversation she had on her last video about her weight loss stuff that how important looks plays in her life. I mean, she clearly flat out says that it's everything, that's all she worried about. And I'm like, wow, that's so sad. And I kind of feel bad for you that's all you worry about at this age. At the age of 40 or 50s, like when you have kids, like that shit. I'm not saying don't take care of yourself, because you should never let yourself go. But I'm just saying, like, to put so much emphasis on it and importance on it, to me is sad. So sad to me. To worry about it, to say that it's so important to you is really fucking sad to me. Because that's like, honestly, I always, since I was young, and maybe that's how my mom raised me, but it was like, looks, beauty is only skin deep. Like, it's really your personality. I've always wanted people to respect me more for my personality. I don't care if you like how I look. I rather be respected for my personality, like guys. If a guy would come up to me and be like, "Ooh, you're hot," that was like an immediately turn off to me because I'm like, I don't care about that. I want to know that you think I'm smart, funny. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you say things like that to me than tell me that whatever about my looks. I don't care. I don't care about that shit. Not saying that I don't care. I mean, obviously, I like to look decent and presentable and stuff, but like, I don't think it's the most important thing in the world. It's not even close. There's so many more things I put above that in my life. Yeah. I mean, she's like, oh, I used my looks to capitalize off of and this and that. And I'm like, I mean, look, do people do that? Yeah, there's models, there's, all sorts of things. But at this, I'm saying at this stage in your life at 50 years old, like, it's not the most important thing. It's just not. And if it is to you, then you really need to evaluate your life and or reevaluate your life because, that's sad. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'd feel different if I was, single and stuff, but I just don't think it's the most important thing. It's inevitable to change. Well, you're supposed to evolve as you go through life, and your priorities change as you go through life. Like back in the day, I wanted to have like the nicest car, but that's not important to me anymore. That's so like secondary. I'd rather have a nice house, than a car. It's like your priorities just shift over time. But I'm at the point in my life where, yeah, I mean, I don't want to look like shit, but I'm not single, not out there looking for somebody. I'm not, if you don't like the way I look, oh well. I don't really think about how I look too often. It's not like a big priority of mine. The only way someone uses their looks to capitalize is when they are a call girl, prostitute, stripper, porn star, and model. Well, you cannot hang on to your looks. I think you meant we all get old. Just try to look good for your age and not younger. It does not work. I agree with that, figure skating coach. That's embrace your age, and just do what you can for your age. Like going and spending all this money, right, to get this surgery, and then, trying to get like all these body surgeries, saying that you need to get your skin removed and all this stuff. Your stomach is never going to look the way it did when you were 20 years old. Get over it. Accept the fact that you've had 3 children and that your body's never going to look exactly the same again. It's just not. And, be happy that you had that in the past and move on. That's like, so like, who cares about somebody's stomach? Now, in the case of MFW, I understand why she would want to get it done after seeing that picture the other day, because I never saw a picture of her stomach like that before. That has to be uncomfortable. That looks uncomfortable. That's totally different. She would be doing it for different reasons, and obviously cosmetically as well, but it's also probably uncomfortable for her. So in that case, I'm all for it. But you're never gonna, like, all those people go and have like these, mommy makeovers and all this shit. Your body's never gonna look the same, even if you get that done. It's never gonna go back to being the same. Your hips spread out, and it's just part of life, and you just have to kind of deal with it. She is younger, I think. And right, she's way younger. She's like in her 30s. Doctors and or anything government does not give you an option to capitalize off looks. Yeah, I know, Alicia, and that I don't even know why you would want to. I mean, it's just, she really has a mental issue, I think, when it comes to that. That she's so focused on that stuff. Like, it's at this point in her life. You know what I'm saying? Like, because she's not a bad looking woman. She's not ugly. I mean, she could do little things to fix herself, but why sit there and obsessing about it all the time? Start with your clothes, start with your clothes, your hair, you know what I'm saying? And then fix all the other stuff. Ms. TM has a copy of them. She could show them to you in my office. Why is Ms. Teak here? Is she here? Is she in the chat? This idiot. Hold on. Jeez Louise. Don't block. Just let them chill for a minute. I unblocked a couple of trolls yesterday just to see a little test. Little test. Is Ms. Teague in here? Because that's another one of the people that always ends up under my videos talking shit, yet they don't, same thing. Vanity complex. I think that's what it is. When did she say all this? I guess I missed it. In her last someone is by that name telling you to put your lives back up. Where? Hold on, let me scroll up. Don't block them. I can't. I deleted them. Why do you care if my lives are up? See, this is a person. Oh, here, Ms. Teague, put your lives back up. I haven't seen half of them. Oh, well. Really, Ms. Teague? You're underneath at least like 90% of them, commenting. Well, thanks to you could go thank Tiffany for that, because, your buddy Tiffany, I mean, because she's the reason I had to delete them. So, I'm sure she has them all recorded, though. So you could just go ask her, and she'll help you out there, right? Right there. You do that. Hold on. I haven't had any work done, but I say, yeah, no, dude, go for Botox. Just don't overdo it. Ms. Peak. They're one of the many people that come under my lives and just talk shit and, complain about what I'm talking about, like as if they're being forced to watch my videos. That's one of those people. They go right along with Bella Moon, and where you don't see them really commenting anywhere else on YouTube. I don't see these people anywhere else. I don't know if you guys do, but I don't see them anywhere else on this platform except for in my comment section or in my chats. I don't see them in anybody else's chats ever. So it's kind of obvious who it is when they do that. These trolls, they're not very good at trolling, whoever they are. They're just not very good at it. Not very, very good. YouTube has its favorites. Oh, look at that. Look how they spell favorites. Interesting. So we know that Ms. Teak is from the other side of the pond. The others get demonetized. I guess the answer is follow the rules and stop swearing. It is unladylike. And maybe get some content like true crime. Ms. Teak, why would I have a true crime channel? I don't even, why? Why do I have to be a true crime channel? That's the only content on YouTube is to have a true crime channel? Yeah, okay. YouTube has its favorites. Now we know who you are. You just fucking outed yourself. Good job, Ms. Teak. Good job. Good bloody job. That's how they spell it in England. Ms. Boutique used to spell like someone from the UK. Used to follow along with someone else's trolls. Mandy, who you mean? Text me. Unless they're trying to purposely spell things like that, then I really know who it is. Because that's another one of my, people that complains all the time. All the time. I know. Why do I have to be a true crime channel? Like, that's so weird. I don't even do Mansfield. No one is forcing you to watch Laura T and Molly. I don't watch. First of all, I don't watch Marissa. You could ask any one of my close friends. I don't watch her. Do not fucking watch her. Do not watch Tiffany. I have no idea what they're doing. The only reason I have an idea is because I see other people talking about them. I don't watch either of them. Do I watch Laura from time to time? Absolutely, I do. Because she's so stupid. I like to laugh at her. And no, nobody is forcing me. But here's the difference. Ready? You ready for this? I'm not going over in Laura's chats and telling her what to do. Okay? I'm not going over in other people's chats and fighting with them and saying rude things to them. So you're here complaining. I'm not over there complaining. You're here complaining. You clearly don't like me, but you're still here complaining and watching me and trying to control me for some reason, as if what I do is going to somehow affect your life. So it's kind of weird, no? I mean, and you can't even do it under your real account. You come here under a troll account and do it, which is even more lame. At least when I talk shit, I straight up say what I'm saying from my mouth. So you know exactly what it is. I don't need to sit and hide behind a troll account to say what I need to say to people or about people. Molly, wait, now what is forcing you to watch Laura Tia and Molly since you have so much shit talk to say? What? You're played out, It's you are, girlfriend. Just next time you come here and try to criticize me, it's you are your, not your. Okay? What about my played out? Just so stupid. Oh, Jesus. They all come in. So they're all sitting in a Discord right now. It's like, so now we know that Ms. Teak and Manson Girl are from the same Discord. They're so goddamn obvious, dude. Why? I just don't understand. Why? What is stopping you from coming in here on your regular account? Are you scared? Like, what the hell is stopping you? What do you think I'm going to do to you under your regular account if I know it's you? You obviously have something, some kind of fear. Because we all know that those aren't your regular accounts. I just don't get it. Why you can't just come in here under your regular account and say what you got to say. Either you're embarrassed to be supporting who you're supporting, or I don't know. I don't know what it is. But it's really weird that you can't just come in here and talk shit under your regular account. Mandy, who is Alicia? Alicia's Science Girl. Are you serious right now? Asking that? She still has to stick to the rules. Who's not sticking to the rules? I like also how these people come in here and act as if the people that they follow aren't doing the same things or haven't done the same things that they're so upset about. It's like, holy crap. You mad, bro? Yeah, they're gonna come in here and try to control me. And what I talk about, it's like the same thing that happened just about like a half hour ago. They all come in here and they're like, I just like, what do you think you're doing? Do you really think I'm gonna listen to you? Like, or that I'm gonna be like, or you're gonna give me some kind of complex about myself? Like, oh, you're played out. Like I'm gonna be sitting there tonight, like before I go to bed, like, oh my God, staring in the mirror. I'm played out. I'm played out. Oh my God. What am I gonna do with myself? A troll on YouTube said I was played out. I better get a psychotherapist tomorrow. Like, what the fuck are you looking to accomplish by telling me that? I don't get it. I can say Ms. Teak more than likely isn't in a Discord. Why is that? Look, Manson girl, you are so negative. Y-O-U-R. Dude, it's you are. You're so negative. You are. Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. You are always complaining and bitching. Oh, wait a second. This is funny. So whoever was in here before with the fake account, they wrote the same thing. They wrote the same thing. That's the same exact thing that they wrote before. And they even blinked the eye out like that. So who was that? I'll have to go back and look. It's got to be the same person. So now we know that they have two troll accounts. You're a miserable soul for someone who has everything. Oh my God. All right. I got to go call my therapist because now I'm miserable. Oh my God, I'm miserable and I have everything. I have everything. I have everything. How could I possibly have everything? Oh, Jesus. It's funny. I'm going to cry. Ms. Teak, you haven't been around a long time. I popped back up when Alicia came back to YouTube this time. Weird. No, Mandy. They've been around. They've been around. Only on my page. Only on my page is this person here. I don't see them anywhere else. I was informed of your obsession of the jail through your own friend. Really? You have to let me in on that. It's probably like tacos or barnyard or, one of those people. Who knows? These people that are coming in. It's like so ridiculous. Just come in on your account. That tells me you're either embarrassed of yourself or you're embarrassed of who you support, or I don't know, or you're just a plain straight up meow. Okay, Mandy, whatever you say. They're such like a bad arguer too. Ms. Teak. Ms. Dick. I like it. What time is it? 1:43. It's too much. Hold on a second. Let's see when Ms. Teak started her thing. Let's see. She got 2 subscribers and she joined January 6th in 2018. Interesting. So she's been around, probably had a different name. What about this person? Up yours around the corner. They joined February 19th, 2021. Oh, that's so weird. That date always comes up when this has to be, I have to copy this. This has to be a recycled troll account because I always get ones with February 19th that they started. That's so weird. So weird. Who could that be? Who could that be? I don't know. Who else is in here? We got any more trolls? Shouldn't they be somewhere? Yeah, isn't that what they're doing? Ms. Teak Oni's friend. Ooh, they're friends with the cop caller, huh? Where's the girl with the name? It's funny that Manson girl. I find that interesting. That name too. Where is that account? Let's find that one. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go. Get my little chat. Manson girl, come out and play. Come on. You're so miserable, makeup mobster. You're a big poopy head, makeup mobster. I'm reporting you, makeup mobster. This is what these people are saying. Could you believe this? Grown ass women are sitting in here saying this shit. I can't like it really is mind boggling. Grown ass people coming in here. You have everything, makeup mobster. You're miserable. Like, okay. Oh shit. And you know this because of the what? 2 hours of my time that you see me during a week? You could make that assertion? Okay. Sure. The true Manson story. Why don't I see this person? Are they still in here, the Manson person? Obviously. Manson girl, there she is. Go laugh it off, sweetie. Go laugh it off, sweetie. Because deep down, you're insecure. Well, at least you spelled "you're" right. I'm proud of you on that one. That was very, very good. Very good, girl. Everybody give some claps. Give some claps for Manson girl. She actually knows how to spell. You're sweetie. Oh my god, dude. Oh no, they didn't. They actually, my bad. They wrote "you are insecure." They didn't know, so they were playing. They played it safe and just wrote "you are." Never mind. Don't clap for them. So Mansa girl, let's see how long she's been around. Oh wow, she's a new account. She joined May 4th of this year, so like a month ago. Aw, ain't that cute? That's so cute. That's so cute. Why would you want to be named after a Manson girl? Like, sweetie. Like, why would you want to associate yourself with that? Manson girl is elbows deep reading a dictionary. Yeah, right? Who wrote Bullocks? Ms. Teak wants attention. Yeah. I'm honored. Like, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty honored that who is Alicia, who is Oni? Yeah, okay, dude. Like, you don't know. I thought, wait a second, Ms. Teague, haven't you been around for so long? You should know the answer to that question. Anyway, I'm gonna say, shit, totally forgot. God damn it. Manson is a coward. Yeah, he is. That's why, like, why would you want to make that your name? That's so stupid. I know who was obsessed with Manson. That was that guy, what's his name? Marky Mark. He was obsessed with Manson. That guy. Say hello to Felony Mystic. I was Bells treating him. Oh, jeez. The heck was I going to say? Yeah, I mean, I'm honored that all these people make these troll accounts, like, specifically for my page. I mean, that's a lot of effort to put in for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really, really do. I really, really do. She must be a follower, not a leader. Who's that? Ms. Teak? Ms. Teak? Only LP would want that name. She was a serial killer in her former life, remember? That wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Every time this troll comes, they put the little emoji face. Like, it's very strange because you can watch certain people and how they type and how they do things, and like sometimes they forget to switch it up when they're under their troll accounts. Glycerine, don't let all this go by. Glycerine. Jenny, follow the leader, girl. Who's Jenny? Jenny G. She must be a follower. Follow the leader. All right. Well, one thing that gives this person away is their lame comebacks. They're not even funny. Like, not even a little bit funny. And they're not a very good troll, trying to pretend to be from England. Pretty lame, actually. Anybody know where? I thought Tiffany was up on a panel. She must have got off. Best friends with Oni. Interesting. Oh my god, that's so funny. I just went on YouTube and I must have something on my screen that I see Wendy's live, and it looks like she has a mustache. There's like a little dot on my screen right over where her mustache would be, right on her upper lip. Where was she on panel? Because it's weird. All of a sudden, maybe she got off panel. Alicia, are you taking the same medication as Mandy? Like, this is, dude, come on. I don't know, man. If I'm like a troll, I want to be a funny troll. These people aren't even like, they got nothing going for them. They're not funny, you know. Then they try to be like offensive, but it's kind of just like, okay, I'm miserable. That's not really that offensive. You know, like, I don't know. Manson was a cult leader. Yes, he was. He sure was. Remember the horror? So are you saying, I mean, I'm just going to put this out there, Ms. Teak. Are you guys like, I mean, with all the clues, the context clues I'm getting here, Ms. Teak a life coach by chance? Is that what you're trying to say? I guess her Tara, what was it? Tara. Oh man, she had it. Hold on. I'll look it up right now, actually. I have a no. Alicia, I just saw your text. I don't think that person would never do that. I don't think to me. I've never done anything to them unless they're friends with somebody again. Hold on a second. Tara, what the hell was it? Tara, some weird name. Tara Clavel. Yeah. Yep. That was her troll. Oh, look, she had deleted it. Hold on. That has to be it, but it had a picture on it for what I remember. It had a picture. So Dumpy Dump sent me, oh, hold on, Mandy. Hold on. I don't think it's that person, Mandy. I don't think they would do that to me. She had a troll account called Tara Clavel, but I thought it had a picture on it. I can't find it now. Hold on. Tara? Let me try finding it again. No, I only have one link. That has to be it. Clavel. Hold on. So somehow Dumpy Dump had a picture of her logins and sent it to me, and that was one of her troll accounts. But it's gone. It's not she got rid of it, I guess. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Tara Clavel. Interesting. Oh, I didn't see this one. There was another one. Oh my god, I don't even know if I ever noticed that. Hold on a second. New Girl. There was one called New Girl. I don't even know if I ever noticed that was there. How do you like that? Interesting. New Girl. For somebody who wouldn't do that, she's like, oh, I wouldn't do that. I would never troll people. And you're easily pleased, girl, if that makes you laugh. Oh boy. You're easy pleased, girl, if that makes you laugh. Picture of who's login. Oh, of MDL's login. All her logins. One of them was called New Girl. One of them was called, you know what? She's probably the new Gossip Girl. Do you ever see that account? Because all right, so Oni was Gossip Girl. There was an account called Gossip Girl, and that was Oni. And then there was another Gossip Girl account I'm sorry, Kim was Gossip Girl. Then Oni cloned her account or some shit, and he was Gossip Girl. And then now there's a new person named Gossip Girl Who says bullocks? Chick, somebody who's trying to pretend that they're from the UK. That's who. That is who does that. Hold on, because let me see something here. This is interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I could actually search because I used to have this like database of troll names. Hold on a second. Troll accounts. Nope, nothing pops up there. Hold on a second. Where's the other one? Oh, this person. They've been around for a while, so let's see. See if they recycled this account. How many times they recycled it. Fun things. The fun things we do here at Makeup Mobster. Troll search. Nothing there on that one. Because sometimes you could search and you could actually find their old names. Excuse me. Because you know that these are probably recycled, but they didn't. They don't seem to be recycled, these ones. I mean, they probably are, but whatever. I probably just don't have their links anywhere, saved anywhere. Hold on a second. I might. I'd have to do a little more researching there. But they're not good trolls. I like funny trolls. Come back and be funny, please, if you're going to troll me. I'm just asking. You never buy the bullocks. Yeah, but Maddie, I was friends with that person, and I don't think, unless they talk to her again, I don't think they would do that to me personally, but that person hasn't been around in a really, really long time. So I don't think they would do that. I don't know. They kind of moved on from all this nonsense. Kind of. But not really. Maybe. But you never know. Can you see Life Rewinded? Please unblock if you can. Oh, Alicia, you have... Maybe that was an accident. This troll reeks of a similar stench. They're so boring. They're not even... You know what the other thing is? Like, there's not that many people that I have issues with. So it's like, it's kind of obvious when these idiots come in here and start trolling who it is, because there's not that many people. It could be. And you're easy, please, girl. Girl. I'm pretty sure I know who Ms. Teague is. Go watch Tiffany. Isn't she live somewhere on a panel somewhere? Go find her. Go find your master or Laura or whichever one you come from. Did Laura find the car yet? What car? For the record, I was not trying to control your panel. You know, we debate like adults. I still have no bad feelings. What happened? What do you mean? I remember when you came on her panel. I may go tea. What? Ms. Teak, you're like the worst of the worst when it comes to trolling. Doubted a holler somewhere. Yeah, I'm sure. She's probably like, fucking whatever, dude. Whatever, girl. Go do your detective work. So stupid. I mean, they're entertaining trolls, but they're not even like that funny. Still looking for the car. Oh, the disappearing car. Yeah. Yeah, that. Oh, the disappearing cars. That was hilarious. She was like so astonished by it. Oh my God, the fucking cars are disappearing. Where are they going? Mandy, it is if you don't have a channel. What? So weird. The way this person talks and the fact that they keep addressing you like that just makes it pretty obvious of who it is. Pretty obvious. I smell old bologna. Me too. Me too. I may go live after you. Do it, Life Rewinder. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here in a little bit. I gotta pack. I gotta get my bags packed. Ugh, I hate packing. You know what it is? I just like I bring so much extra shit that I don't need, like clothes, because I'm like, what if it's cold? What if it's hot? What if it's this? Like, they say to look the weather up, but like I know it's gonna be hot. I'm It's just like I get cold sometimes. So, I don't know what the buildings I'm in you're gonna feel like. Ugh, not very good. Mandy, no way. How do you know? How do you know they talk again? Oh my god, why? Why? Why do people always go back to that person? I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's like, how many times do you need to be abused by somebody and then go back and talk to them? I don't get it. Well, you know what, though? You're probably right, because there's a few people I haven't heard from in a really long time. And I mean, it could be that they're just busy with life. That could be, or it could be because they meet up with certain people. I don't know. I haven't heard from them. I didn't know they all talked again. I knew some of them did. Well, that all makes sense then. Man, people are, I don't know. How many times can one person kick you in the teeth? What do you mean, B-Frigs? Yeah, exactly. How many times? How many times could you have somebody like treat you like garbage and then you go back to them? I hate because I don't know what to wear a day in advance. That's what I'm saying, Narnie. Like, I might not want to wear something. I don't know. I might not know what kind of mood I'm in that day. Oh, it's just so hard. It's so hard. They enjoy abuse. I don't enjoy it. So, there's certain people around here that I'll never freaking be friends with. And then there's certain people that I was friends with and it didn't work out. And I gave them a second chance. Now that's it. Like, it's over. Over. And chat, bye for now. Have a great day. See you later, figure skating coach. I don't. Nope. Nope. Why would you go back to that person though? Why? Why? I think people in their heads really think that she's like a celebrity or something. I don't know. I will give her that she's very good at manipulating people and tricking them. I'll give her that. Chick, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even know that word, so don't overuse it. Ms. Teak, really? You think you're the only person who ever said bullocks? Really? You really think that, huh? Okay. Yeah. You really think you're the first person on YouTube to ever say that word? I see it all the time from people who are from that part of the world. They say it all the time. You're not the only person that ever said that word. I've heard it several times. Hold on a second. What was I just going to look up? Oh, hold on. I want to see, because I don't even know where, who else was live. Is Tiffany live right now, or was she live? Is that where she was on a panel, somebody said? You don't even know who Steve Jones is. You're useless to be then. Haha. Apparently, some people have fake friends that they can't trust. They think they found their tribe. All the dirty people hanging out together doing dirty crap. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Can anyone explain the definition of done? I'm under the misconception it means finished with in a final way. Who's done? Is that Laura? She's always done. I'm done with the fucking drama. It's rinse and repeat. I'm not going to talk about these people, except for that I'm going to call them assholes and tell them they have no fucking lives and that they're jealous of me, but I'm fucking done and I'm not talking about them. She does that all the time. All the time. I don't think she was live spreading more Summer Wells lies. Who's Summer Wells? Who's that? Oh, they moved on from the Cash Gernon case. Is that what you're saying? Interesting. I don't know why this girl all of a sudden thinks she's going to be a true crime person. That's not true crime to me, though. That's not a real true crimer. Just, screen recording things. That's Laura true crime. That's not how you really do true crime. Who is Summer Wells? Let me look that up. Hold on. These people are like insane. Seriously. Summer. Is that another missing child? Oh, geez. Oh, yeah. 5-year-old. I don't know. How do you I don't know. I can't with the children cases. I just can't. That must be why my knees are swollen like balloons. Thanks for diagnosing me. Wah, wah, wah. And I'm not kissing Mandy's ass like I'm because I'm not a weak bitch, because Mandy will burn her again, which means I will find a way to triangulate again. What? Oh, shit. Yeah, Well, she's learning, CK, she's learning from her buddy how to exploit people, digging through the drama or missing murdered children, regular journalists there. Tips must spend 18 hours a day. Dude, I've never seen someone spend so much time on such useless, shit. You know what I'm saying? This girl, screen records everything. She must have, the biggest, I don't know, she must have, a server in her house or something to store all this shit that she has. I've never seen somebody just spend that much time logging shit that's useless, completely useless information. If you could do that, you should get a job and get paid for it. At least if you're going to put that much time into something, get paid for it. Cause shit, you don't even monetize your channel. You're just sitting here doing all this shit for free. I don't get it. Don't get it. Well, she can't be monetized, but that's beside the point. And try telling that to my boyfriend. Oh, Ms. T, come on, you don't have a boyfriend. Let's be real. Well, let's be real. If you did, you might not be so bored sitting in here. If you still harass, make assumptions, look people up and degrade and talk about other parents, you are not doing true crime. It's drama with just new victims. Well, that's what it is. She does the same thing no matter what it is that she's doing, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's the same bullshit. Just getting exploiting people, coming up with paranoid theories, crazy shit. It's just the same thing. It's the result of somebody who's just so bored they have nothing better to do. I mean, once I'm off here, I'm off here. Yeah, I come and chats every once in a while and shit too, but I can't spend that much time sitting there digging through screenshots and all this other nonsense. You're putting in a lot of time for nothing. What are you actually getting out of it? I mean, I'm sorry, but my time is valuable, a little more valuable than that. What is it for me? You wouldn't even know. Hold on. What did them say that this person's saying out to her with the boyfriend? B Fergs. Okay. And then she says, best cure for knee issues is to not be on them as much. That's true. That's true. Maybe I could, but they would be the age of my grandma. But thanks anyway. What? Is this person trying to be funny? Because it's not working out too good. Maybe you could find a 60+ YouTube community. Oh, shit. Who, for me or the boyfriend? You don't have a boyfriend. Let's be real. Let's be real. I just I would never spend this much time in somebody's chat that I didn't like. That's so weird to me. You clearly like me to be spending this much time here. I wouldn't want to spend that much time with somebody that I don't care for talking to. See, that's what these people do. They come in here and they want to argue with my subscribers, which is weird. Why do you want to sit here and argue with a bunch of strangers about stupid shit? I don't get it. Mario lately is a doctor and careless. Yeah, well, that is the truth. That is the truth. Dude, I would not. After the Chris Watts case, I will never touch another freaking case that kids are involved. Like, I don't want to go through that shit again. That shit was not fun. Not fun. But people don't learn. I mean, I thought she used to say she would never do true crime again. It ruined her channel. Um, it ruined her reputation. Yada yada yada. There she is doing it again, as per usual. It's all being done for the attention, and it's just gross to use children, missing children, murdered children for attention. Are they like, I don't watch their videos, so I can't even like say exactly what they're doing in the videos or their lives because I don't care. But like, are they, is that all they're doing is just theorizing? Like, go organize a search effort. I don't know. Is he boyfriend named Mr. Teak? Mr. Teak. What? Throwing up gang signs? What the hell? Why? Why? What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Money, 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 money. At least she's getting money out of it, though. I mean, the other one's sitting there doing this stuff for free. Totally for free. She cried about the Hart family and texted Gray about views. Yeah, I remember that. That was good for views. She will do anything for attention. Listen, anybody who's desperate enough to put themselves on TV and pretend, and I'm using air quotes, to be a hooker in Vegas, you're pretty desperate for fame. You're pretty desperate for attention. I don't know. I don't know. And to put your kid on TV, you have to be really hard up, like, and desperate, because I don't fucking care. There's no way I would ever do that. I would never do that. Go on a reality show telling people that I'm a high paid escort and then put my kid on it. That ain't ever happening. Ever. Ever. I mean, think of how desperate you really have to be to do something like that. No, thank you. Pretending you're a hooker? No. Sorry. Ain't happening. That kid, how embarrassing is that to your kid? Not just your kid, but your whole family. That's like mortifying. Mortifying. Wild, his name is Master Bateman. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so bad, dude. The jokes are so bad. Series of desperation. I don't know how that's overlooked, but small things by smaller YouTubes are blown, completely out of proportion. I don't either. I used to watch her. I thought she was genuine. Hold on, I just totally lost that. But she was genuine, but she threw a lot of her friends out like trash. No, there's nothing genuine about that person. Not at all. Can you imagine her son-in-laws one day discovering who the other grandmother really is? I know. That's what I'm saying, Katie Belzy. That's embarrassing, man. To your husband, his family, like just everybody. I remember when she cried and jumped off Gray's life. She was really unhinged, so fake. Anytime she cries, I don't think that woman has ever shed genuine tear for anybody besides herself, maybe. Anytime she does those cries, she's just so what's the word? Histrionic. Like, it's disgusting. Disgusting. The best is when she pretended that she was crying when Laura had her CPS call and she ran in the bathroom. I mean, she went in her sink and, supposedly puked, but didn't like wash her hands or brush her teeth or anything, and then just came and sat back down and kept talking. And then when she cries, she could like literally turn it right on and off. It's like, oh my God, it's the worst thing that ever happened. Fuck you, you motherfucker. Like, she just turns it right off. It's just like, ding. Chick, would you like to check? Ms. Teak, man, you're not funny. You're just not funny. Mr. Beat. Mr. Beaton must have teeny weeny bullocks. Yeah, we would like to check. Oh, Jesus. This is funny. I remember when she cried and jumped off. Yeah, I remember that too. Got there retire. That might not be a bad idea to supplement my income at 62. There you go. Ms. Teague, so why not come back from your real channel? Interesting. Not everyone can have a twerpy international financer. Yeah, aka DMX's accountant. Like, okay, so he only does that for DMX. He's only the accountant for DMX. Oh, okay. We believe you. I hate it when she tries to be all dramatic. She has an annoying vocal fry. Oh, I know, girl. It's just, ugh, ugh, ugh. I'm sorry. The best moment was when Diane. I gotta give Diane props where they do on this one. When Diane had the footage, she's like, "That's not me. It's not me. It's not me. It's me." Yeah! That was fucking great. Ugh. I could probably watch that a million times. It's not me. It's not me. It's not me. It's me. Oh shit. Alicia, is that all you're checking up on me done? What? Alicia, is all that you're checking up on me done? Miss Higoli? No, hold on. That Master Beatman was an inside joke between you and Oni. Oh, interesting. She doesn't see. I don't know why Ms. Teak, though, if that's who it is, why would they do this to me? Like, I never did anything to them. How do you guys know that they're all talking? I don't know. So weird to me. I was always nothing but nice to that person. She just doesn't get that a lot. It must have been to Hershey. Wasn't DMX in some major finance? Yes, he was actually. May want to fire that accountant. Mr. B was such a funny makeup monster live when that community swatter was wearing the rollers in his hair and his friend came up and called him Master Bateman knee slapper. Oh, wow, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Ms. Teague, I was just informed by 3 people who you are. All right, so if Ms. Teague is really Mr. Blank, I would like to know why, because I was friendly with you and I don't understand why you would do that to me again. Alicia got a tip off a few months ago. Really interesting. From a valid source. We go to book signings and take 1,000 photos in their minds. They were best buddies. Go obsess over Aaron Carter some more. Why are those people so obsessed with Aaron Carter? He's like so stupid. Oh no, that's me. Busted you in. Oh no, that's me. Busted you in. Ms. Teak, you're boring. I'm no offense, but you're an asshole. You're boring. They just photobomb and called a selfie with anyone who is famous. Oh yeah, she's a celebrity chaser. She reminds me of this guy. There was this guy that owned this pizzeria over here, and like he used the whole entire pizzeria was covered, every wall, with pictures of him and celebrities. Like he chased celebrities, this guy, and I don't know why. And the whole entire pizzeria was filled with pictures of him and like Ralph Macchio, him and Bill Clinton, him and Muhammad Ali, like all different celebrities. And I just thought it was like the weirdest thing. I'm like, what do you have to do to get that? He's always a boring troll. Wasn't Aaron Carter a teeny bopper? Yes. We don't even talk about Oni, but we know you want him. Ugh. Yes, who is Ms. T? I really want to hope it's not that person because I'd be really, really upset if it was. And really have to question their sanity for talking to that asshole again. I've worked with a ton of musicians because I work, but never collected photos. I don't know. I just think that's so weird to go around. I will never forget. I said this the other day. The time she pretended like she like tried to make it sound like she was going to see Jessica Simpson, like they were friends or something, and they were gonna like have lunch. And then it ends up somebody that I knew told me that they were going to a book signing like at the same time. And I was like, wait a second. I'm like, it's a book signing? Because this person made it sound like they were like going to hang out, you know, like they were buddies or something. She's like, yeah, no, there's a book signing tomorrow. She wrote a book. I'm like, oh my God, she's going to a book signing. She's going to a book signing. Stand there for what reason? Like, seriously, you're going to travel all the way to the city for a book signing? The person that I knew was already living there, so that, you know, but this asshole had to travel like 4 hours to go to a book signing for Jessica Simpson. Like, what? Why would you do such a thing? Or all those what do you call it? I don't know, it's just sad to me. I wouldn't, there's nobody that I would want to meet that badly, you know what I'm saying? To stand in line and wait for them to like sign a book and be like, hi, what's your name? Oh, hi. And, you know, okay. I mean, I'd have to like really, really, really love the person to want to do that. I love how Miss Teague was only alerted to your life for bullying and didn't know anyone, didn't know Alicia, but then tells her to go obsess over Oni. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Ms. Teague has been trolling me for months now. Months. They always are under my comments. But I don't see them anywhere else on YouTube. That's what's so weird about it. Like, again, like, has anybody else here seen them anywhere besides my chats or my comments? Have you ever seen this person? Them, Bella Moon. Who's the other person? Oh, Manson Girl. It's a new one though. Where's my charger? Wait, there's a lot of wires going on. Hold on. I have back pain. No, nobody here has seen these people. So they made these accounts specifically for me. I'm honored. They obviously know that me and Mandy are taking the same medicine. Oh, so they know some personal details about you. You should ask who you've told that to. That's interesting. How would they know that? Mint delivered. Wild one, not half as boring as you. Oh my God, really? Your own personal. I know, Nikki. What did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve all this attention from you, Ms. Teague? Now that has to be the least original troll comeback ever. It's not even fun conversing with this lame one. I know. That's what I'm saying. They're like, they're boring. They're not even funny. I wish they were, but they weren't. Or like, if you're not going to be funny, be witty. I don't know. Something. They're not anything. Let's see. Come back in an hour to respond. Yeah. Oh, so you told somebody that. That's interesting. Interesting. So we know where this person comes from then with some of the information that they're. Hey, Kat. How you doing, girl? How you doing? Ms. Teak. I've never. Hold on. I'm going to actually. Let me see something here. I'm going to check my email. I want to see if how many times they've commented, because I still have yet to see them commenting anywhere else. It's like that Lizzie Python troll. That person also only comments. Oh yeah, look at this here. Let's see. Let's go back. They started commenting on my stuff. Damn. Wow, you spent a lot of time on me, huh? February. All right, so back in February, they started commenting on me. Great video, Shauna. It's everything the other side are trying to say, and people need to stop saying they are on a hate train and a mob. If Tiffany, they're always defending Tiffany, this person. If Tiffany et al. Didn't bring this forward, Die the Scammer would be fleecing people. Gold star to Shauna. If only everyone was measured and non-judgmental. As measured. Who talks like that? Let's see. Here's another one. You're mean, girl. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at that. They actually commented on. Is this Wendy V's? Yeah. Or something. I don't know. You're mean, girl. As long as they can peddle the words hate train and mob mentality, it saves them having to face the fact that someone they trusted and believed was really robbing sick kids and spending the money on herself. And then they would have to look at why they are supporting this type of vile pond life. Pond life? What the fuck does that mean? Pond life? Mega Mobster, why do you keep peddling that line? Ms. Teak, why do you keep peddling? You seem to like that word. You have no idea what anybody has given to St. Jude. Only the other day, I saw a creator donating, and they put the little money bag. That was into the charity. Like, why do you care? Why the fuck do you care? So whoever it is, they were on the Diane hate train. Mega Mobster, you are well aware of why people are chasing Diane. You seem to be saying if people stop chasing the scammer, then that will help the sick kids. What? When did I say that? Diane has not committed fraud, and she will be held accountable for that, whether you like it or not. Oh my God, this person's so like, they're so weird. Okay, so now this is on mine. If you see the community as the gutter, then why you all still here? And Low Lightly can support whoever she wants. It's nobody else's business. Like, why do you even waste time to say these things? Mega Mobster, oh my God, I only asked a question. Why are you so angry all the time? Shaking my head. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Teak. MM knows my email address. Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, I remember that one. She never wrote back to me after that. Ms. Teak, oh my God. I am appalled at how you and JA treated SB on panel. Disgusted. Oh, wasn't Laura disgusted too? That's interesting. Let's see. Sorry, I can't see my chat right now. Mandy's memories. Hold on, let me see. What did Mandy say? Wish there was an advocate down. Yeah, really. Ms. Teague, what about a phone call where I was told about your troll account April 13th, 2000? Do you think your friend still has that 6-hour convo recorded? Ooh, interesting. This is getting interesting. All right, that was just somebody replying. Can't see that comment because the video is deleted. Dude, I'm offended by offensive people. That's what this person took the time out to write in my comments. Like, how boring. So boring. So boring. Oh my God. Why do you start every comment with, oh my God, Ms. Teak? Oh my God, why are you insinuating that Laura didn't send all that money to Red Kite and St. Jude that she got from her candle sales? If you have proof of this, then you need to show it. When Die Scam, the liar and thief, stole all the donations meant for St. Jude, you said nothing about it, and you weren't even bothered that she had stolen from some of your friends in the community. Like, this person knows how I felt. Yet here you are. Yet here you go after Laura, who stole nothing, and you have dropped the seed into people's minds that she may not have given everything she should have to the charities. After what you recently said about giving to charity, I'm surprised you are now flip-flopping to support giving to charity, shaking my head. This really, I mean, I know you guys are convinced that it's somebody else, but it really, really sounds like somebody's. Just everything that they say sounds exactly like somebody else, and they're not even funny. So stupid. All right, let's see. You may have just ruined another creator's business. Oh my God, this person's such an idiot. It's one thing to review items you purchased, but to then go onto her page pointing out flaws in a host of items is so vindictive. I bet you wouldn't like it done to you if you had a business. But hey, eye for an eye, eh? And before you start, I am not white knighting for anyone, but right is right, and your character is on display here, and it's not pretty. So stupid. Why do you waste your time writing these things? I'm just like so. Ay. All right. Oh, this was on the one with Tiffany. Let's see. This person loves sticking up for Tiffany. Makeup Mobster, you must be a fake troll or as well, or is Makeup Mobster your real name? By the way, 45 people agreed with my comment. Stop judging people you know nothing about. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Makeup Mobster, I will say it again, as you seem to have trouble hearing me. This is my only real account. Is that clear enough for you? I don't give a fuck. If you don't believe me, you are nobody to me. You're just someone who rants and raves on the internet and believes in their own hype. Like, this is so dumb. These are the dumbest comments I've ever read in my life. This is my only real account. Okay, we believe you. We believe you. Yeah. Here's another one. Let it go. Everyone has moved on except you. This drama BS is so old, it has grown mold. Get some content. Yawn. Like, this is what this person wastes their fucking time writing. Makeup Mobster, I don't remember mentioning any names. All I said was everyone else has moved on, but you're so focused on Tiffany. Maybe you could take a leaf out of her book and get some content. I've heard it grows your channel, but maybe you would prefer to stay stagnant, which is your prerogative, but don't down others for making an effort to change and take their channel in a new direction. Oh my God, dude. This person just, I mean, so many comments they've wasted. They watch everything I do, yet they don't like me. You should rename your channel Groundhog Day. It would suit perfectly. Interesting to hear you ask why people are not allowed to resolve their issues when they fall out with someone, yet that's what Tiffany did, and you bashed her for doing so and still do. Hypocracky at its finest. You didn't even spell hypocrisy. Right. Okay. Jesus Christ. So this person's always sticking up for Tiffany. Always. It's so weird, but they're always sticking up for her exclusively. Hey, Groundhog Day. Same shiz, different day. Yet you're still watching it. Oh, shit. Oh my God, she even commented on yesterday's live. How do you like that? Makeup Mobster. Nope, wrong again. When I came and saw it was the same old bashing of other creators, I went right back out. Life's too short. Yet you are sitting here writing tons of comments on my shit and replying to me. Right. We believe you. We believe you. So then they came from yesterday's comment. It was yesterday's. Or the other day. If someone is forcing you to watch other creators that you don't like, you need to report them to YouTube. What? What are you talking about, dude? Oh, shit. As for YouTube censorship, I say they need to continue with this, as some people's mouths are dirtier than a sewer, so there's no point of you throwing your toys out of the pram. What the hell's a pram? Because you're no longer allowed to curse on your live. It's YouTube's platform, not yours. And if they say you're not allowed to do X, Y, and Z, then you must obey their rules. Otherwise, you won't have a channel. The choice is yours. Either do as you're told or leave. What the fuck? Who talks like this? It's so weird. Dude, what? You're just, you waste a lot of time, man. The pram. What the hell is a pram, dude? What's a pram? Dude, you're trying way too hard to make it look like you come from England, but I'm pretty sure that you got the word wrong there. Hold on a second. If you're trying to say carriage, I don't think that's what they call it, but maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. What's a pram? A four-wheeled carriage. Oh, all right. It is a pram. But yeah. But yeah, maybe you are from England. If you are, then it's pretty obvious who you are then. To me, a V. What the heck is a V for? Pugs, what do you mean a V? V. What the heck is a V for? I don't know. What is it for? You'll talk so much trash on that Oni guy, like real low stuff. I don't even know Oni, but yeah. Chick, they're not friends with Oni anymore. It's not Oni, it's an ex-friend of Oni's. Oh, yes. Hey, Liquid Sunshine. Mandy, you would make a great detective. Hold on, Miss Teague. It was my memory and a text with your link from the same date from one of the 2 people I was on the phone with. Then someone else verified it with 3 people. Miss Teague, I don't need to be a detective, but hey, whatever. Yeah. Miss Teague, your boss. I think her boss is Tiffany or Martha, one of them. Or should I say their boss? Their leaf. Take a leaf out of the book. Chick, calm down. It's my YouTube name. It's a take on Mystique. We couldn't tell that, right? We didn't know that. You were certainly spending a lot of time with us today, though. Thank you. Thank you for wasting your whole entire day with me. I'm so happy you did that. See, not only are you watching my videos, but you're also commenting on them and spending this much time in my chat. Like, I don't do that. I just don't do that. I'm not going to put that much effort in to somebody I don't care for. Wild one, don't tell her I'm here. Someone else like to see themselves from England. That's very true. Very true, Carly. Very true. They always like to pretend that they're from England. Pram is a stroller. Do they use leaf? Is that a paper? Is that like what they call paper in the UK? A leaf? Take a leaf out of what's her name's book. I never heard that saying before. They're clearly somebody who's take a leaf. Hold on. Take a leaf out of someone's book. Copy some Rick's book. Yeah, like where does that come from? Cambridge.org. Dictionary Cambridge.org. I mean, that's pretty I'd have to say that's pretty UK to say that. Would somebody know that they call it a leaf? That's this person's clear. Oni, I mean, you could have at least changed the damn name. The last time I remember seeing you was March 30th to 20. Trauma brain stores of a lot of emotional memory, like a photographic memory. Who else is from there that always that would be sticking up for her? Try to think. I don't think it's the person that you guys are saying it is, but maybe Mandy has to explain it to me a little bit more. I like to share all my memories with Mandy Bell so I could. Yeah, right, Carly. She's got a great memory. How to speak British for dummies. Prams have big wheels, like in Rosemary's Baby. Is that what they call strollers? Like still, or is that like an old saying? Yes, that is a saying in the UK. Okay, so yeah, they're definitely from the UK, or they study the UK closely, very closely. Oh, hold on, Mandy. No, my phone's outside. I gotta get off here in a minute, but I really gotta start fucking packing. Hold on, let me go. I'll grab my phone. I mean, this is like kind of funny. So whoever it is, they've either been to the UK a lot to know all those sayings because pram and or they just are pretending to be. Pay attention to most people from the UK. It's not every comment that has different words. Seems like overkill to me. Nah, I know that. Yeah, they definitely, they definitely seem to be trying. And I know somebody who does that. Definitely know somebody. Hold on a second. Tell me. Oh, all right. I'm gonna have to read this afterwards, but yeah. Thank you. It's a take on Mystique. I've never used it as my name, so wrong again, girl. They don't know how to spell girl. That's not how they spell it in the UK. You didn't. You've had your account since February 2019. Odd. So what was your name before Mystique? Yeah, exactly. They had to have another name. Definitely had it. I'll check when I get off of here because I have tons and tons and tons of links from troll accounts. My husband is English and he often uses the phrase throwing toys out of the pram. Yeah, see, I've never heard that before. I mean, are people that aren't from the UK gonna know that? I've never heard that saying before. 2019. Let me see. Hold on. I could check now because I got my phone. Do you go to the toilet, the bathroom, or the loo? You sound anti-British? What? How? How so? Oh my God. Hold on a second. I copied it. And hold on a second. Where the hell did I just put that? Oh, there we go. Shit, now I forget which one was hers. Hold on. Ms. Teak. Oh, interesting. The page isn't available. Somebody deleted their troll account. Holy shit. Wait a second. I just copied these. Let me see which one this is. Because now all of a sudden one of them is gone. Which one is it? That's so funny. Oh, it has to be. How could it be Ms. Teak? She's in our. Hold on a second. YN. Yeah. She's in the chat. How could it be her channel's gone? That is so weird. Let me copy this again. I just copied and pasted it, and now it's telling me that the page is gone. The same exact thing. That's so strange. Let me try putting it in Safari. That is so weird. What's the chances? Yeah, it keeps telling me the page isn't available. Sorry about that. Try searching for something else. That's her link, though. That's so weird. YouTube's glitching again. Unless she's playing. Yeah, look at that. Unless she's playing around with some settings or something. I don't know. But that's really weird. Magic. They're doing magical things. Deleting their links. It's magical. Hold on a second. I'm going to have to grab it again. That's so freaking weird, though. That don't make any sense. How could their link be missing? I'm on it right now. That does not make any sense. I wonder what happens if I refresh this page. It says, no, they joined January 6, 2018. That's their join date. Interesting. Now they're not going to talk anymore. After went back and see what Emma said, there's stuff. No, that was somebody else, Mandy. That Ms. Teak, I'm on her page right now, and it says January 6, 2018. So they obviously had to have another name, and they cannot even sit here and pretend that they don't know who Oni is, because we were all around January 18th. That was like when we all kind of met. So, interesting. But before that person that you guys keep saying you think it is, before that person came around, Really weird. I can't click on their name anymore. How do you like that? How do you like that? Hold on a second. How come I can't click on their name now? Why is that? Why does it sound like a horse is galloping? Yeah, look at that. Wait. All right. No, don't move. Ms. Teak, where did that go? Hold on. No, their channel comes up. That's so weird. They don't have anything. No chat, no nothing. Just the about where it says that they joined January 6, 2018. That's it. Very, very, very strange. I don't think Alicia verified it with 3 people. Then told Alicia to go obsess more over Oni. At first, I could have chalked it up to bad memory. Ms. Teague, like I said, I could have chalked it up to bad memory before Alicia verified it with 3 other people. I have no idea. No idea. I don't know if it's that person, but I'll tell you what. It's very strange. Very strange. I've had lots of fun in London and have lifelong friends who are British, Irish, and Scottish. Interesting. I'm trying to think of who else is from the UK that hangs out over there. Yeah, that's what I see, Jana. 2018. Mandy, you've cracked the code, shaking my head. Shaking my head. Ho, ho, ho. Let me see if I plug this in over here. Hold on a second. Nope, nothing comes up. They definitely don't have, I don't know. They probably changed their name, but let me see something. Yeah, there's nothing. Nothing comes up here. Let me try doing this. Pull this stick out of your pram. Can you from your backup account? It's not someone from the UK. It's just a bad job. Mandy, who I am is none of your business. I know. I honestly think it's somebody specific, but I just don't think. I don't know. I just don't know. It's very strange. Very, very strange. Anyways, all right, guys, I gotta end this because I really do have to get on with my life. Ms. Teak, you have a wonderful day. Go find somebody else's chat to troll. We gave you a lot of attention today, so I hope you're good for a while. You should be. You should be. Interesting. Wait a second. That's not who I think it is. Is that who I think it is? No, that can't be. All right. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end this. I got shit to do. So anyway, stay tuned. I'll be around, maybe. Well, I won't be around for at least a good week. So 7 days, a good 7 days. I mean, I'll probably be in chats. I won't be going live though. That's for sure. I'll be enjoying some time away. So hope you guys all have a wonderful week. And I'll see you guys maybe in some chat somewhere. Thank you, Jet Setter. I appreciate that. Anyway, Jenny, no, somebody else that looks like that. I don't know. I might be wrong. All right, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Adios. Yes, Narnie. Yes. Thank you, Jules. Thank you. All right, guys, have a good one.